The Sims dropped a very exciting, huge roadmap earlier, so I thought I would go live early so that we could talk about it a little bit, because, like, what the heck? Also, I have a cat cam. Hold on. Not that you can tell, but you will in a second. You'll be able to tell in a second. Watch. There we go. Hi, Worm. She's a bit busy. She doesn't know about the roadmap yet. She hasn't seen it yet. Anyway, hi, welcome back, everyone. We'll discuss the roadmap. We'll do some building, and then I might play Fields of Mystery like later, because I went live really early, and I was supposed to farm today, but I did not know that the Sims team was gonna do this. So, I went live. I don't know. We gotta talk. Anyway, welcome back. Hi. Am and Never Give Up and Mallory and Minor. Also, oh my god, I'm missing subs. They just came through really quick. Thank you all so much. Mai and Sadie and Amelia, thank you. Also, Live and Let Play, Money, Hannah, Georgia, Charlie, Sims4, Taylor, Fantasy, Ronnie, Emma, thank you for the resub, Anna and Look and Goth Princess and Care Bear and Taylor and also I Captain. Help, I can't keep up. Thank you all so much. I'm sorry. It's the roadmap's fault. Let me pull it up actually, so that we can have that on the screen while we're talking, because oh my god. You know? Oh my god. Is there really gonna be one? Books? That's funny. Yeah, I don't know much about Doctor Who, but that's funny that they have a episode titled the same way. You thought of me as soon as you saw the post. Well, let me actually zoom in too, so we can leave these on the screen. This is what the people want. This is what people want to see. I'll give people a chance to come in and then we can talk about it. Aaron and Shmini and Mrs. Snuggles and Paya and Abby. Kiana, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. Justo and Mishni, thank you for the subs too. Yes, you're live early. Yeah, I went live a little bit early because I wanted to talk about the Sims. We were literally talking about a nursery kit yesterday. I know, Brew. Well, I feel like it wasn't the first time that we've talked about a nursery kit on stream. I can think of, so basically they announced 2 new kits today. The Storybook Nursery Kit and the Artist Studio Kit. And I can picture 2 times this year that we've talked about both of those things. Do you remember we built like, oh, it was a while ago, but it was this like artist themed loft, and they had like a rooftop art studio that was covered in the mosquito stuff windows. And I remember building that and being like, I would love an art studio kit. I would love to have more easels. I want more art stuff. And we were like, wow, it'd be so cool to have that as a kit theme. And obviously like they would have been working on this long before we talked about it, but it's just funny how we were talking about it and then like now one's happening. And we've talked about the idea of like a nursery kit, a baby kit, some kind of infant themed like something. We talked about it so much. Ever since we got the infant update, I was like, I want an infant kit. I want an infant kit. And now they're making a nursery kit, so that's really fun. No, I didn't know. It's also not just me guessing. Like, it was like the whole chat was talking about this stuff, not me. But anyway, it's kind of funny how that worked out. That's coming out on September 19th, though, which is when I'm at TwitchCon. So that's bad. That is bad news. I don't know if I can record, like, I'm gonna be busy on the Thursday at TwitchCon. So I may have to wait until I get back to make a video about it. I was a little bit sad about that because I feel like these are 2 kits. I've been more excited about these 2 kits than I have been about a kit in a long time. Like, I'm really intrigued by them, especially the nursery kit, but I'm gonna be at TwitchCon. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to bring a laptop. I'm gonna see if I can run The Sims on my laptop at all, and I'm gonna bring it, and I'll see if I can film a video. It's not gonna be like easy to edit while I'm gone, because we're gonna be so busy, but I might be able to get one up at least at some point over the weekend, and then like make a real video about it when I get back from TwitchCon. But that kind of stinks. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I think I've never been away for an actual pack release before. And it made me laugh because I saw it and I was like, I'm going to be away for 2 pack releases now. Because there's 2 on the same day. Anyway, it's just a kit, so it's fine. And then they said, help Grim out and earn free items in the Reaper's Rewards event on September 24th. So it sounds like that's going to be like a daily login reward thing again. No, I didn't miss it, Marissa. It came out, that was a stuff pack, and it came out the week that I was gone, but I had early access, so I could still make videos on it. But they don't do early access for kits. But anyway, the Reaper's Reward event, I guess, is going to be like a daily login event thing. So that'll be interesting. I don't know what to expect from Reaper's Rewards. So we'll see what that ends up being. They said they're going to share more information, so we'll find out. And then, this is where the good stuff comes. Speaking of Grimm, the fan favorite hooded figure will make an appearance in the Life and Death expansion pack. Get a first look on October 3rd and embark on an endless journey through life and beyond, releasing this Halloween, October 31st. So they already announced the expansion pack. So that's coming out next month. I guess it's like 2 full months away, but it'll come out next month on Halloween, which is really fun. I love the idea of a Halloween pack, like properly releasing on Halloween. That's way sooner than I expected. We kind of thought when the pack leaked, usually packs leak because they're prepping to announce them. So like people are hearing about it behind the scenes and that's why it leaks. So I thought maybe it would come out in October after the leak, but I was like, that might be too good to be true because we just got a pack, but it's coming out on Halloween. So that's really fun. We were kind of discussing like some theories about this after the leak happened, but we can talk about it again. I think that it might actually come with that Grim Reaper career people have been talking about because, and keep in mind, this is just speculation. We don't know anything about this yet, but back when Nifty Knitting had like the polls and stuff, because Nifty Knitting was a fan voted stuff pack. So basically they had like a bunch of different pack themes and then people voted on which pack themes they liked best. Then you voted on features you liked best, then on like concept art, then on pack names, all that stuff. Well, one of the original options was kind of like a haunted stuff pack. And they were throwing out ideas like haunted house, ghost hunter career, Grim Reaper career, like all these random ideas. We ended up getting the paranormal stuff pack later on, which kind of brought in some of those ideas. But the Grim Reaper career idea is still floating out there because they talked about it at this point like 5 years ago from that Nifty Knitting original vote. I think with all the Grim Reaper theming they've been doing, I wonder if that might actually be coming back because it's not the first time they've pulled out some ideas from those like old polls. So it maybe is true. I don't know. I don't want to give my hopes up too high. I literally can't even imagine what that would be, like what that would entail for your Sims. But it sounds like fun, doesn't it? I assume it would be kind of like the haunted house stuff, the ghost hunter career, where you like go on a gig and you reap somebody. But I don't know. That's very interesting to me. We were also talking about like graveyard lot types, funeral events, like stuff like that. Maybe ghost overhauls. I really don't know, but it seems like there's a lot of potential there. I just don't know. When they say life and death, all my mind goes to is death. So like, I don't really know what to expect. The other thing is that Simguru Ninja in my chat like a month ago, he made some weird vague comment. He was like, don't worry, elders will die better soon. And that's like the direct full quote, elders will die better soon. So now that we know this pack is real, it's like, that makes sense. But like how will they die better soon, you know? Life after death, well, that's kind of what I'm wondering, but would they do an afterlife thing in The Sims? I just can't imagine what would happen. I'm very, very intrigued by this. It feels really chaotic to me. Really chaotic in like, hopefully a fun way. Don't say zombie occult. Oh God. I hated zombies in The Sims 3. Hated them. Hated them. If they brought zombies back, I would be sad. It's like, wait, please, no. Wait, please, no. Oh, but that would be interesting. I honestly hadn't really considered the thought of zombies. I blocked them out of my mind. They don't exist in my head. I'm like, I don't want zombies. It might make sense, though. That's interesting. My mind went to, like, them updating ghosts before it went to zombies, but I guess that's a possibility. They'd probably be a weenie occult. Like the aliens, so they can barely do anything, because they were weenie occults in The Sims 3 as well. The other thing is that in The Sims 3, there was like a fortune teller career. And they had this whole tarot card theme with the video. Does this video play? Yeah. Oh, loud. They had this whole tarot card theme in the video. So it makes me wonder if they'll bring something like that back as well. Which could be kind of fun. Oh, create a ghost from cast. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Because I forgot about that, but you can't make ghosts. Like, you can make a mermaid from cast straight away. You can make a vampire from cast straight away. You can't make a ghost. So if they like updated it a little bit, gave us just some more stuff for ghosts, that could be kind of cool. But anyway, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know if I can read. I was trying to read into the cards for like stuff about updates, but I don't know if they are. I feel like the cards are trying to more closely follow like real life tarot cards, but I don't know how to read into that as far as like Sims content goes, but I don't know. It's very interesting though. I was not expecting this today. I was truly shocked. I was recording a different video. I didn't even finish making the other video that I was recording, but I was recording a different video, and then I got a notification on Discord because they like ping the Sims server when they're hype chest. What does that mean? Open. Oh. I got an emote. Okay. Thank you, Twitch. It just gave me a pop-up that said hype chest in my chat. Anyway, I was recording a different video, and then I get this ping on Discord. Jaw dropped. I was like, huh? There's a roadmap today? I wasn't expecting a roadmap today. I'm not mad. I mean, it makes sense because it's early September, and the roadmap ended in August, so it makes sense we would get a roadmap, but I was more so expecting like a birthday post. Still no birthday post, and we got a roadmap. We got a roadmap. I'm not mad. I'm excited about seeing some of it. So they still haven't mentioned the anniversary though, no. They still didn't say anything. Why have they still not said anything? The Sims 4 deserves a birthday post. I feel bad for The Sims 4. Like, its parents don't even care about it. Imagine you're The Sims 4, you're working hard for 10 years, everybody hates you, and even your creators don't care about you? Like, poor Sims 4. Anyway, I'm really intrigued by there being outright dates in the roadmap too, because I feel like they don't always do this. They like fully announced everything. I was thinking about this because like every time they do the roadmaps, they're usually a little bit more vague. And they kind of like don't give names for packs. They might just tease, we're getting 2 kits, and then there's like some icons about theming. And I think that's fun. I think the speculation of that is kind of fun. But I can see how the speculation might be bad, and they might not want us to do that. Like, I think they might have realized that maybe it's better to just be more clear from the get-go, because when you let people speculate, they get their hopes up, and then when it ends up not being that, people get upset. You know? It's a strawberry, exactly. Cut to the kit icon, strawberry versus rocket ship. But when you do that, people kind of speculate a little bit, and then it causes problems. And so I think just being outright honest, hey, this is what's happening, I think that makes sense. It is interesting because the expansion pack did leak a couple of days ago, but I don't know if that's why they gave dates. Because like, yes, they never give dates this early usually, but also part of me thinks that it might have leaked because they were planning to announce dates. You know, so I don't know what the cause and effect actually is there, but it's like, maybe they said more dates because it already leaked. Maybe people knew because they were planning on giving out dates. But oh, of course there's ads playing. That's kind of messed up, Twitch. But I'm excited about it no matter what. And I think it's a good idea to give dates. It's nice that people can plan for this sort of thing. It's nice to like be ready to get excited for like the season of the life and death pack in October, because we know when the trailer is going to come, you know? And I think that's a good way to get ahead of the leaks too, because it's going to leak anyway. But this way they can kind of say like, hey, we're going to do this on this day. And it gives you more time to save up. Yeah, like if you think that you might want to buy it on release day, now you have like a lot of advance warning. So that's helpful. Yeah, and now we can start like speculating about what will be in the pack and not about when the pack will be. So I agree, it's better to know. I'm glad that we know. They also said that there's going to be a couple of updates. It didn't really have specifics about that, though. What did they say? Oh, and free updates. Aside from like the Grim Reaper login rewards, they just said and free updates. So they didn't hint at that at all. There's no information about that part, but we'll see. I guess, does that mean that, do you think that the Grim Reaper login rewards is the birthday celebration then? Like, I don't know, I just don't know what to expect. World tarot cards. Yeah, this tarot card has like, it looks kind of like that could be Sulani, you know, so it's interesting. But I'm scared to try and read into it too much. Free updates for at least 4 packs. No, I don't think that they're updating. I don't think that the tarot card has anything to do with, like, the Reaper's Rewards event has a Cowplant tarot card. And like, I don't know if the tarot cards have to do specifically as much as we think with what's on the screen. I don't really see them doing a pack refresh. I mean, I would love them to do a pack refresh. I would love them to do a pack refresh, but I still think that they aren't doing them anymore. I feel like this is just a stylistic choice and not like actually a hint. It's kind of like, remember when they, in the last roadmap, they said something like 2 destination kits. People were like, oh my God, it's a world. And it wasn't, it was just community lot themed. I think that that's, maybe we're reading into it too much with this too, because like, I don't think that they'll do a pack refresh again, because I think that they did it as an experiment for Spa Day to see like, hey, is it worth us going back and putting effort and money into refreshing an old pack to get more pack sales of that old pack? Like, is this worth our time and effort? And I think that they probably realized actually it wasn't worth our time and effort because not enough people bought it new, which that's their incentive. For us, it was great because a lot of us already had that pack and we got all this bonus content for it, and that was perfect. Like, that was amazing. We loved that. But they're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart. Like, they're doing it because they want to sell more packs, you know? So I don't even think that they need to refresh Island Living to sell more Island Living. I think people just like the idea of mermaids and islands, so they buy it anyway. So I don't think that they would. I mean, I would like them to. I would really, really like them to. I just don't know if I see them doing that. But anyway, I'm surprised also, and I think part of why I was so disappointed is because there's still not like, I mean, there's the daily login reward announcement, I guess, but there's still not like a free content announcement, because I'm a little bit sad that A, there's still no birthday post, and B, the only news from The Sims today is about paid content, really. It's like, hey, here's 3 more things you can buy from us. So I just wish that there was like a proper birthday post still, but it's fine. What login reward? Well, I mean, we're kind of assuming. Says the Reaper's Rewards event, September 24th, which it says here, help Grim out and earn free items in the Reaper's Rewards event coming to the base game on September 24th. That's all we know. They say they're going to post more about it soon, but we don't have a lot of information about it yet. But anyway, it's all very interesting. It's all very, very interesting. You're scared for the rewards event? Really? I'm curious about, so do you remember back in the day when they would have like Jasmine, what was her name? Jasmine Holiday or something? Was her last name Holiday? Jasmine. The lady, and she would show up and then be like, find me Easter eggs. And then you would find her Easter eggs and then she would give you like a little prize. It was Jasmine Holiday. I feel like them saying help Grim out, it almost seems like it won't be a login reward. It seems like you might have to do something. Like you might have to help Grim. So maybe it's not just like a daily thing. Maybe there's actually like a challenge, which I think I might prefer more than just a like login and claim situation. But I wonder what that would be. When they say help Grim out, like help Grim out how? Imagine The Sims is like, you have to kill 3 Sims and then you can have a new shirt. It's like, maybe there's like a quest of successfully plead to the Grim Reaper, like have a sim drown, like a bunch of things like that. And then after you do them, you get a new chair. You get a dartboard, something like that. I would actually like that. Maybe it tells you like cook ambrosia. I don't know. It could be kind of fun. I would love that. I personally would love that, but I know that some people might not like that. Yeah, almost like a temporary aspiration or something. Or I could use the scenarios. It could be a scenario. Because they have a whole setup for rewards from the scenarios already. I mean, that would be kind of cool. How many deaths should come with a death pack? Oh, like 50. Could you imagine? No, I would love the death pack to have more deaths in it. I don't know what kinds, but I just want more. Halloween costume unlocks. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, they could probably do some fun, like, creepy things for the login rewards. Well, lots to think about. Lots of ideas. I'm very impressed. It's bigger this season than I thought, so. And it's coming sooner than, I guess that's not true. I expected there to be an expansion pack announcement in the thingy, but I didn't expect it to come out in October. Because the last expansion pack, I mean, like, we got it in the summer and then we got it last year in December. So it coming out in October is early, which is fun. That is very, very fun. Yeah, all the expansion packs usually have a new world. The only one that doesn't have a new world is Seasons. But Seasons kind of like changes all of the other worlds. So maybe it gets a pass. And Get to Work barely has a world. It has one though. It has a 4-lot tiny world. But yeah, all the expansion packs come with worlds. So there will be a new world from this. I don't know what it would be like. I honestly don't even know like what to guess about this. Like, is it like the afterlife? Like, what? Maybe it could have, you know how like in Glimmerbrook, it has just a regular world and then there's a secret neighborhood for the magic realm. Maybe there's like a secret underworld that's like a secret lot, basically. I think that could be kind of cool. But then it's like normal and the rest of it. But that's kind of, is that too far? I don't know, like, I just don't know what to expect. I literally have no idea what they're going for with this at all. So it's interesting to think about. We're kind of at a fun part of The Sims 4 where like they've done all of the, I mean, not fairies yet, hold your horses, but they've done like all the classics like Seasons and University and Pets and all the stuff that everybody expects. So they can kind of start doing wacky things now, like this. So, well, I don't know. But Dika, this is the thing. When they call it life and death, everything in The Sims 4 is about life already. So I don't know what new they're going to add. All I care about is the death part. And it's their own fault. They're the one talking about the Grim Reaper all the time. They haven't teased anything about life. Everything else is about death. I wonder what it would, I don't know. I just don't know what it's going to have. New resurrections. Oh, there probably will be a new way to bring a sim back to life. I would like that. I saw somebody else, this is a joke, by the way. I saw somebody be like, maybe they're gonna add cars finally so we can have hearses. But I don't think they actually will do that. I would be very surprised if they did that. I still don't think they're ever gonna give cars in The Sims 4, but that's an idea. Oh, maybe, Brew. That would be interesting. Yeah, I wonder, like, where the world will be set. Because there's so many places that, I mean, it's life and death, so it could be anything, literally. But there's so many places that, like, we don't really have in The Sims 4 that would be cool. More customizable graves. Oh, anything grave-related, you know I'm going to be here for. More control over lifespans. Oh, that might be a fun base game update. If you could like edit the number of days in a lifespan. I know you can do it with mods, but we want it like in the actual game. New Orleans style. Well, we already, I mean, Willow Creek is like New Orleans style, so I don't think they would do that again. That's kind of what Willow Creek is trying to be, so. Baby showers and funerals? Well, we have baby showers. We don't have funerals. I think funerals would be good. I'm kind of expecting there to be funerals. I'm also expecting a graveyard lot type. I really want a graveyard, like so bad. I've been saying that for a long time. I'm sick of making fake graveyards that are classed as like a park. I want a real graveyard. That would be really good. And like a dedicated place for it to be as well. Because I don't always want to replace like this lot with a graveyard. If there was like a dedicated place that I could put a graveyard in the new world, that would be cool for me. I would enjoy that. Yeah, I mean, when I think about what a funeral would be like in The Sims, I kind of honestly imagine it being sort of like Wedding Stories, where you have like a pop-up and then you can select traditions and like different things that you want to happen at the funeral, because different people around the world have such different traditions for funerals and for like life celebrations and stuff. So I think that if they did it, they would probably try and pull that again, which sounds bad because it's Wedding Stories, but like I think that is the most logical way to do it though, because then you can really customize what happens in it. Or kind of like how the dates work now with Love Struck, where you can pick what you want to do with the date. I think you should be able to pick what happens at the funeral. Or celebration of life, or whatever they end up calling it. I don't know if they do it. But I think that would be nice though, because then you can really make it what your family would do or whatever. Kind of like holidays too, where like there's different cultural like traditions that you can select when you're building a holiday out. Mortician career. Well, they had a graveyard. I think it was just called like grave worker in The Sims 3. I can't remember, but they had a part-time job to work at the graveyard in The Sims 3. And you would go there, you would click on the mausoleum and then say, join part-time career. I liked it. I did it sometimes. So, and it'd be cool if it was like a proper night shift too, because we don't really have, I mean, I guess the criminal career has more night shift stuff. But they're not always like overnight, you know? More dangerous activities that could result in death. The way that we're all like so thrilled about this death concept, it's like all we want to talk about. It would be fun. It would be fun. Lots to think about. Okay, well here's the thing. We can talk more. I was thinking about doing a build though while we chat. I only have the base game installed because I was working on a base game build when this announced earlier, so I haven't finished it, but I was kind of thinking about maybe trying to build a base game community lot, because we built a library a little while back, and maybe we could try and build another community lot to put up here and like replace one of these. I just don't know which one you want to do. So we could do like a museum thing, we could do a nightclub, a graveyard. I don't think I want to build a graveyard. This is the thing, right? Like when a new pack gets announced, it's like half of me is like, I want to do a graveyard because I think we're going to get a real graveyard pack. And the other half of me is like, I don't want to do a graveyard because we might get more graveyard stuff later. So why would I do it now if I'm going to have better stuff later? But also I'm inspired to do it now. But I wanted to try and replace these. So I think that's the plan. Gym. I mean, we haven't done a gym in a long time. Let's do a poll. How about that? I'll make a poll real quick. We're not going to do a library because we just did one of those. Gym, nightclub, museum. All right, I'm making a poll. Hopefully it works. Sometimes the polls don't always work for everybody. It's kind of annoying. But you can vote if you want to. And it's going to be a base game build. Keep in mind. Oh, it's actually very close. The poll is very, very close. I feel like I'm kind of leaning museum or gym, but it looks like that's not winning the poll, so that's fine. That's fine. It's gonna be base game, Pom. It's gonna be base game. I kind of wanted to do a base game build in honor of the Sims anniversary, so it's nice to do base game stuff occasionally because we don't always build with the base game. We tend to do a lot of like lots of pack builds, you know, with like so many things. Okay, it's 39% nightclub, 37% museum. That is really close. And now it's 39-38. That is really, really close. I know that nightclub 1. It's 40% nightclub. I feel like I build nightclubs way more often than I build museums though. 23% wanted a gym. Should we do another poll between just the two of them? Because then the gym people can vote. I feel like that seems fair because the gym people, they lost already. So if you voted for a gym, vote again between museum and nightclub so we can pick that way. And then we'll decide what to do. Random person, Bridges, Samantha, Al, and Ladies, and Spart, and Chronically, and Alex, and Ferret, and Soft, and G, and Cora, and Elin, and Kayla, and Weak Simmer, and Aaliyah. Thank you all for the resubs. I'm sorry I've been like yapping and not thanking anybody enough. Oh my god. Oh, I think that I might have swayed the vote accidentally because now 80% of chat wants the museum. I think we may have changed some people's minds with that one. 78% picks museum. Yeah, okay, me speaking my mind kind of swayed people, I fear. That's fine. I think it'll be nice to build a museum though. And I don't build on this lot very often. So that'll be kind of cool. Okay. Let's build a base game museum. Yes. Let me save the game real quick. Oh no, chat wants SimCity to be happy. Oh no, somebody said. Okay, Haunted museum, gothic museum. I don't know if I want to do that with the base game though. If we did that, I would want to use vampires. And I'm really determined to do a base game build today. I'm really determined to use the base game because we have not really done a lot of base game builds recently and I feel bad. So I don't think I want to make it like creepy. Oh, you stood up? Good job, Worm. Okay. Let me see if I can find maybe like a... I'm trying to decide... I don't think it'll be modern because that's kind of like not the vibes. I'm wondering if we try and do it like... Well, let me show you the library that we just built actually. Because unfortunately it might be kind of similar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Here we go. All right, lots, lot type, library. Yeah, I just built this. And unfortunately, that kind of has museum energy. You know what I mean? Like if there was something big and maybe like kind of wide, and we could get some big columns and like a fancy entrance, and then we can do like a really cool garden space around the side. And then we can try and put like some skill building areas inside. Like maybe somewhere there could be like a kids section with like a bunch of kids skill building. We could probably have, what's it called? The observatory. We could try to find like a dedicated place for the observatory because that would be really nice to have too. What about a modern museum? I hate that. We built that kind of thing a lot for like Newcrest or for, when I rebuilt Newcrest, we had a more modern museum. I did one like that a while ago for Oasis Springs too. I think I want it to be a little bit, I don't know. Oh, a My Sims exhibit. Ooh. Yeah, that's the thing. We can make it more of like a science museum. We obviously have to have art for it to be functional, but 10 wall decors and 5 sculptures isn't that bad. And we can try and fill it with like the frogs or like some of the art pieces that you get from the observatory. And then it becomes like a science museum with the science prints, you know? Oh. Okay, Willow Science Center. I ran out of characters. Yeah, fossils, crystals, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay, this has actually potential. All right, let me open another OBS so we can record this. Botanical garden would be pretty. Yeah, that would be pretty. Oops, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna record and we're gonna build. Let's do it. The microscope too, yeah, that'll be so good. Okay, yeah, we have some good ideas then. I feel good about this. Okay, I haven't really fully decided like how I want this to be yet. I might even put like, make it wider. Okay, bye Christine, thank you for hanging out for a little bit. Have a good rest of your night. Love a fancy rounded entrance though, right? Fountain? Oh. Oh, a fountain would have been good. Should we scoot it over? Maybe we can have like the botanical garden part over to the side. Like over here, because then we have more space this direction for like a bigger, wider fountain and stuff, you know? Can't tell. Don't know if it's too much. Hard to say. I think this has to be... Oh. Probably should be wider then. Okay, something like that. I think that might be okay. What kind of columns? Oh, maybe these. Oh, yeah, actually, that's pretty good. Right? Oh, a hot tub display. Interesting. You make an interesting point there. Admittedly, I hadn't really considered that one myself. Maybe. Greenhouse centered in the building with a sunroof. Oh, do you think so? Could we put something like that in the back? That's too big. Wait, help. I need it to go from there to there. Go away. That might be interesting. Make it round from behind too? You think so? lilsimsie just starts crying. I mean, it looks good. It is very cursed. But it might be cool. If I put like... eye roll. You suck. Even like these ones. They don't want to work. What happens if I alt place them? It's not ideal, but it's not that bad either, right? It might be cool. The open windows from Lovestruck? Well, we're doing it with just the base game. That's the thing, Bliss. We're doing a base game build. Perhaps a regrettable decision, but that was the vision. was for it to be a base game build, so that's where we're at right now. Looks like a bee. Oh, maybe a little, yeah, kinda. Let me see if I can figure out the roof, because we wanted to have a glass roof. The problem is like, maybe they could have like a, maybe it becomes something like this. Can you, no, you can't be smaller than that. But maybe just part of it can be glass. like a fancy part. I don't know. It's like a hat. Maybe. I'm trying to decide if I think it would be even doable if I wanted it to be, because this is kind of like a dark blue color, and that kind of icks me out a little bit. Does that make sense when I say that, or am I being dramatic? We can maybe try and have some more color though. Oh, I do not want you to go all the way around. Just on the side, okay? Maybe. Enchanted Chloe, Speedy, Angel, thank you for the subs. I feel like part of me is kind of wondering about having it be flat up there. You don't know about the gold? I don't think it's gold. I think it's more of like a brown. It's kind of, it's like that color. It's like a wood color, I think. I'm gonna see if we can make that work. If not, we'll just put it back to white. I'm just trying. I'm really trying here, okay? I want it to be cooler than this. Okay, should there be a tower then, or no? You like the little accent color? Okay, that's relieving. So there's that, at least. All of the foundations are gonna be gross to me. I'm gonna complain about every single one of them. Is there a clock to put up there? Not really. We've tried. I can show you again the library that I built before. We like sized one up for the library, and that's doable, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have there be like a front part. I feel like in reality, kind of what I'm looking for is like, you know, when you look at museums like this, oh my God, this one's like really fancy. But you know, when you look at museums like this, and it's like all columns everywhere. This one, this is the British Museum. Part of me is feeling like maybe we should have done something like that, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we could. Well, actually, maybe it would be fine. We can just give ourselves some fancy columns. It's just hard to do with the base game and with like, oh, do you come in the right color? Oh, actually you do. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's hard to do with the base game and it's hard to do in The Sims just generally because we don't really have any of those things. Like, it might be cool though. You never know. Add Get Famous for all the white columns. Well, I don't really want to use Get Famous because I was so committed to doing a base game build with it that I kind of don't want to use Get Famous. Can we put it on a higher foundation even? Maybe it should have had stairs in the front. Yeah, it should have had stairs in the front. Okay. And then the frieze would go around the outside. Kind of like that. I don't know if I want to have a roof. Can't really tell. You spilled water on your iPad? Oh, I would cry. I'm sorry. That's very stressful. Cassie, Live, Jenny, Ali, Mosa, thank you for the subs. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Maybe like, because we got rid of the fountain in the middle. You could, where are you? Or maybe there could be fountains like on the sides instead. I don't really know how I'll lay this out yet, so just bear with me. But something like that might feel very fancy formal. Okay. Does this not want to have trim? Is that better for it? Probably not. Save? Oh, we should. Good call. Astrobeth and Wit, thank you for the subs. Natural History Museum in New York. Let me look that up. I mean, a lot of them look kind of similar, respectfully. Like, oh. Oh, sorry, I'm not trying to save the photo. Yeah, look at this. Whoa. I wish we could do an arch that big. Yeah, we don't have columns that wide either. Let's think about windows. I'm kind of envisioning like, oh, actually, potential. There is potential there. I'm not hating that. Is there one that works on medium wall height? No, of course not. Okay. Fence on top of the balcony, add it all together. Well, I'm not sure if I want it to be a balcony or not. That's why I wasn't doing it yet, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it into like a proper balcony, or if I was gonna have it be like just a decorative roof sort of situation. Oh my god, there's not even like a... Maybe I will put a platform there though. Give it some more height. Statue on it? Oh, that's a very interesting idea. Maybe don't put it with the height. Statue is a very interesting idea though. I hadn't really considered that. I wonder about this, because that has that same like brown color. I can't tell how I feel about this. I will probably give them like some sort of little bump out space over here. I don't think it's gonna be even. Like, I don't think that the side will have that. Just, or the other side, I mean, just this side will have that. I think. Maybe it should be a bit wider. So there's like an extra wing. And then over here, this is where all the park stuff will happen. Can be smaller, perhaps. What happened to you? It's because of the platform. Boo. I got rid of it, but they stayed low. Okay, we have to figure out like how to how we want to put the windows on this and like where it's gonna all be. Yeah, I went live early because the Sims team announced a big roadmap today, so I was very excited about like, I don't know, talking about it, I guess. So I just went live without warning. Should there be a chimney? No, I don't like it. There was minor warning. I did tell the mods, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna go live right now. And then I went live like 15 minutes later. So it wasn't completely out of nowhere. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to think about the windows and I'm getting distracted. I don't like that. Those don't even come in the same color. Because why would it? That would just make too much sense. Oh, look at... Actually, that one is very interesting. I feel like... I kind of want to have it be bigger, though. Is it weird to do this if I have to put it a little bit lower? What is that music? Oh, it's the Sims 2 soundtrack. Maybe I should play the Sims 4 soundtrack today, actually. Because... Oops, sorry, audio. We never listen to the Sims 4 music. It's the Sims 4's birth week. We should. I always play Sims 2 instead. Think it's okay to put it lower? Okay, I kind of agree with you there. So, that should be fine. All right, as far as like sculptures and statues go, I'm kind of wondering about like, oh my goodness. What if there was like this giant and outside in the front somehow? I could probably put some landscaping around it in that little area. I think that could be kind of cool. I don't think I want it on the balcony. I think I prefer it low to the ground. I feel like it looks better that way. I don't like that one. This is gonna sound really dumb, but the Sims 4 soundtrack is like nostalgic to me in a way that the Sims 2 soundtrack is not anymore, because I very rarely listen to the Sims 4 soundtrack. I usually only listen to the Sims 2 on stream. I like mute the Sims 4s. So when I listen to it like right now, it feels very nostalgic because it's just rare that I listen to it. Which is silly because the Sims 4 is like the modern game. But okay. I still don't know what to do about the windows in the top. I'm struggling with that part a lot. Oh, let's use that. That's fancy and pretty. Okay. Yeah, like, do you put a door up there? That's kind of what I'm not really sure about. Oh, I wish you could have one in the middle of that. That would have been cool. You think the door looks nice? Do you think so? Is it weird to have the windows again? Maybe this should have been a freeze. I feel like that's too much. This is terrible. It's very hard to decide. I had used this like dark brick. Sorry. What if it was like a light colored brick? I'm having a hard time. You think just lamps? No door, just windows? Okay, so I agree. I didn't really like the door. The door wasn't really the vibe that I was going for. Also, do these come in the same color that we're using? Yeah. I can fix that then. Some kind of banners next to the door. Well, that's the problem when we're playing with just the base game. It's like I can think of stuff from like high school years that might be useful for that. But in the base game, yeah, I don't think that that really works. We just put some balloons, like, yeah, there's not really a lot that kind of fits that. Can we use debug? Yeah, we can use debug, but even then, I don't think that debug really has... In the base game debug, I don't know if they even really have a lot that could work. Posters for the exhibits inside. Yeah, I mean, that happens in real life, but there's not really a lot... Curtains as banners, so we just put like a plain curtain. I think that's kind of random. You know what they have in like in real life? The sort of thing that we're kind of trying to mimic is, I mean, I guess part of the problem is that it needs to be not on the wall. I put it on the wall on purpose because I kind of like preferred how it looked like that. But maybe if it was not on the wall and the columns came out a little bit more, perhaps that's preferable. Because that way we can still put windows and it probably won't be as bad anymore. I can even like maybe scoot that in a little bit. I just kind of liked it on the wall, but it might be better for it to not be. Probably looks better this way. Okay, that's fine. There's like nothing to put up there either. This is very difficult. Should I do black on the roof? I also don't think I like this brick color. I don't really know what brick to use though. Still has a wall on the right side. Oh yeah, I need to fix the oh my god, please don't do that. Okay. Freezes are so annoying. You think a tan colored brick maybe? Well, we can come back to that. Somebody else said anything in roof decorations, and I mean like not really stuff that will work with what we're trying to achieve. Somebody said unbent smoothness. I don't know if I want to do just like a plain stucco though. I kind of prefer a brick. This is like a really light tan colored brick, but I think it probably is better in white. Right? I do feel like the brick is realistic. Is that a good brick though? You like the tan brick? I mean, it's very subtle. It's very subtle, the tan brick. Basically, it looks like it's white brick. So. You go there. I don't want any on that side, sorry. Any red bricks? I mean, there's a lot of red brick. I think that I kind of decided against using red brick because I want to go for something a little bit different looking. I really feel like I need something up there. Oh. That's not that bad. Oh, a flag post. Is there a flag in the base game? Obviously we have the pride flag. I might need to look at debug. Show live edit objects. Well, that's just a red flag. I feel like there must be a debug, like bigger flag, right? Ew, some of the debug stuff actually looks so bad. We also have these. I used these before. I loved that these have banners. That's why I kept using them. Maybe I'll save myself a bunch of those for us to get later, because I do like the banners on them. What are you? Oh my god, wow, okay. There's a plane. You know what? I wonder if we could put that in there somehow. We're gonna come back to that. I'm still looking for a flag. There's that. We got a plunger. My God. Thought she was gonna stick the plate on the roof. I mean, that would be fun too. But that was not my initial idea. Well, that's like a bigger version of the base game fountain. That's very big. Oh, here we go. And look at these. That's what we want. Because we could put those in as if they're like maybe some symbols for like a couple different exhibits that they have on right now. That's really cool. We should put a few of those inside because I might want to use them inside later, or maybe I'll just pile them outside. We can keep like growing a pile of stuff that I want from debug for later. I'll just give myself a bunch of these so I don't have to come back looking for them. Maybe one more. That's cute. I like that. This flag doesn't have any extra colors, but I don't think that's a problem. I think we can make that work. Well, there's also this one. And that one comes in a different color. Size up, it's like that. I don't know what we should do. We got a sword. One big one and two small ones on either side. Do you think so? I guess we could always size down the bigger one so it's a bit less of a dramatic shift. Where should they go? Yeah, we might want to put a different base of it. Lined up at the front. Yeah, but is it too close? That's why I'm like, the front is very tight already. And behind the statue is really tight too. Yeah, we can think about that a little bit more because I might find something in debug to put at the base to cover it so it looks like they have the same base. And that would be fine. We just have to kind of hide them a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything else. Can't tell. Sorry, this is the problem. When I'm playing the Sims 4 soundtrack, if I click off my game, it pauses the music, so you can tell. You can tell I clicked off my game. Okay. It's your first stream with me. Oh my goodness, well, welcome in. It's good to see you. We're trying to build like a base game museum at the minute. I can't decide if I think those are too fancy or not. It might be fine. Shall I use this? I can't tell. May come back to that part. Let me think about the layout of the rest of the lot though. So there's 660 simoleons. Ooh, okay, we want it to go to about there. Why do I feel like that can't be right? Oh, it needs one more then. It has to be here. Okay, now it's even. I wanted to have it be even on either side, and then we can have like some grass spaces over there. Oh, she turned to look at you. You hanging out with them, Snappy? Yeah, I don't know about that flooring color either. I'm trying to decide. So we wanted to have like Gardens. Is there gonna be like a covered section where you get to the outside from over here? I really don't know how this is gonna go. Like, do you then put the frieze around it and they can have some staircases out there? I feel like that kind of lessens the impact of the roundedness of the back though. And I quite like the round part. Maybe there's not a roof to it. Perhaps that's the problem. Maybe there's just like a small terrace space in the back. Should add a fountain. Well, we had fountains in the front. I got rid of them, not permanently, just because we were trying to figure out spacing. We'll put them back though. But trust we will. Wrap around. What with this? I think that might be too much. Maybe that becomes like an uncovered section though. And maybe that can get extended. Oh my god. We're gonna have to come back to this. I'm kind of thinking that we might want to have in the back, similar to the front, can't tell. Garden maze is a good idea. Okay, I was literally thinking about putting that. I wasn't sure if I was taking it too far though, with the idea of like a hedge maze thing in the garden. So you saying you like the idea is very relieving to me. Hi Miv, how are you? Maybe I should scoot these in a little bit more. Maybe I should scoot the whole thing over just a tiny bit. Because it can go right up against the edge. I feel like that's fine. And that gives me a little bit more space for the garden. So I can delete one more of these. I think that's a good thing. Flags in the middle of the maze. Oh, maybe that's where the flags could go. That could be an interesting idea. Oh. I probably don't want it to look like that, right? That's like too much. I'm wondering about maybe having a small section in here and there could be like a tree in that or something, but it's probably too far. Okay, so in the maze section, oh, the other thing that we wanted to have was like a, and maybe we do this differently. Maybe we do have a covered portion right here. Maybe we should have done this all along so we can have an observatory up there. Okay, I have to scoot everything again. Because the observatory being up high is not weird, right? Can they even get around that? Uh-oh. Is that an airplane? Oh, there's an airplane inside, yeah. But that's unrelated to this. I don't know if this makes sense. Oh, Worm, please no! Oh, she's ditching us. I'm sorry, chat. All is lost. I feel like it has to be like straight on. Or maybe ever so slightly angled. Do you come in colors? Oh, it even comes in like gold. Observatory in the middle of the maze. I was thinking about that, but I also want the maze to become, I was kind of trying to think about a way to build out this part almost as though it were like a park or something. So I almost don't want to put the observatory there because I want it to kind of have park energy. Better facing front. Well, the reason I didn't do that is because the door's on the front. I agree that it needs to face the front, but it also needs to be accessible. Maybe if it gets scooted backward, and then you can scoot it over. Because then we can have the door to access the maze. Or the, sorry, not the maze. The door to access the thingy, like right here. But you need to be able to access the door. That's why I put it like sideways. I wish that it wasn't in the front there, but it's fine. That's not bad. It's definitely got some potential. Our garden's a little bit smaller now. We have complicated things there a little bit. But it might be fine. Yeah, I think I like that. We just gotta figure out where to put some of these other things. Do we put landscaping like all in this area? Or is that too much? I think having a bunch back there is not bad. Should we do it like this? That could be kind of cool. And we'll get some pretty flowers back there. About the stairs? Well, the stairs are gonna go on the sides, so that's not a problem. We have stair space right here. Does that make sense? Easy access to the building, couple of big doorways. That might even want to have like its own kind of column thing going on. Just bear with me real quick. This might be really weird what I'm doing. I'm not really sure yet. I'm like always trying to think of ways that we can have more columns because I'm trying to make it really fancy, you know? And what if we had like a couple columns like that? Am I excited for the death expansion? Oh, so excited about that. I was not expecting, I mean, I guess we kind of were expecting it when it leaked, but I never expected they would make an expansion pack like this. It's very weird. It's very, very, very weird in that sense. I just wasn't really, I didn't see this one coming. So it'll be fun to get a chance to play with, I think. You think bring it out more? You think so? I'm worried about the size of the staircase, and I didn't want to bring it out all the way because I wanted to make sure that the roundness still felt round enough on this part, because this is supposed to be like the fancy display part, you know? So we want that to feel good. Do you think you'll be able to play as Grimm? I don't know. Honestly, I really have no idea what to expect from this. It feels like it came out of nowhere. Like it's kind of random, and not in a bad way. It's just like I really don't know what to make of this pack concept. So I'll be very curious as we learn more about it. I'll be very curious to see. I'll just leave it. It's fine. Oh, you came back? Are you gonna jump up? Okay, I'll move. Come here. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. It's okay with me. I can get you if you need me to. Do you need me to get you? Okay. Sometimes she can't jump. Sometimes you gotta help her. Brandy, Apple, Kath, and Queen Cap and Steph, thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. She wanted up so bad. She even yelled. Okay. I definitely think that this is kind of coming along. The question is, should I put... Oh, I got rid of the front of this. Should I put these like little thingies on either side of that? I think so. I feel like that is good. So you want to go like here. These are in the most annoying place possible, literally, like worst case. Go away. And I want to put this one like right here. Okay, so we've got them kind of lining the front of the building. They've got these cool signs. There's plum bobs on that side and these on that side. Unless we want to do like the interior ones are those and the plum bobs are on the end. I don't know how to organize them. We'll see. We're gonna want to figure out like, so the original builds, they had a big fence basically like all the way around it. Do I want to do that? Do we want to have just the hedge fence all the way around it? Like, this is kind of where I'm not so sure what we're going for. I hope they bring back game packs. Oh, I would love to have a game pack again. I expected sort of that we might get, honestly, like, I kind of thought we might get a game pack this year. Like, maybe a game pack around October time and then an expansion pack in like November, December. Like they did last year, but no game pack. They gave us the full roadmap. There is no game pack. If they do a fairy pack, I think that would be a game pack. Yeah, I agree, Tilly, but I don't know if they have, I don't know, maybe for all we know, they could be working on a fairy pack. They could very, very well be doing that, like as we speak. And just, they're not gonna talk about it until it's time to announce it, obviously. But I saw some people were like really frustrated with them when there wasn't a fairy pack announcement today. They were like, the people want fairies and you're not giving them to us. And I understand. But I'm still excited about an expansion pack. I like the idea of a fairy pack. It's not like #1 on my list, unfortunately. But oh yeah, that makes sense, Tilly. It would be hard. I can imagine like if you worked for EA and like, oh wait, does that want to go back one furthermore? Imagine you work for EA and everybody is like so mad about, I don't know, say that like there wasn't a, well, even like this week we were all like, they didn't say anything about the birthday, and they all working there are like, we're posting a roadmap on Thursday. Like in their head they're probably like, oh my god, I wish I could just say it. You know, I bet it would be really hard to, I mean, they're not gonna risk their job obviously, but like I bet it would be like very frustrating to know something and then have to keep your mouth shut, especially when like it's a big thing like that, and it's like, watch people be upset with you and you know that they maybe don't need to be upset and you just can't tell anyone. Yeah, that would be difficult for sure. Oops. I think I'm gonna put a tree right there. Oh my gosh, this cat is being like so needy. I do like that. I do think that looks nice. And we can just put some more trees kind of like around our little secret garden space that we're building. Kind of blend it all in. We might want to get some fancy trees to put in nearby. Oh my gosh, Wormy, I know. I'm sorry I'm not petting you enough. She keeps like shoving her head into me because she wants me to pet her so bad, but and you need 2 hands to play The Sims. That's the problem. Okay. How do you feel about this? Is this weird or is it cool? I don't like these because when you zoom out from them, they get like kind of weird, but I think it's pretty to have the low-lying flowers around it, right? I wonder if I should have kept this in like a darker color. They kind of have that, it's almost like a greenish. No. That's too much of a true black. Wish that I had that greenish color that I could use. I don't think I like the gold. Do you? I can't tell. We also wanted to have fountains, but should it go like right there? Honestly, everyone, I don't know. think the gold's too brassy. Yeah, I can see that. I wish that we could have these be more rounded. There's also like not very many fountain trims. I also don't know where to put these. Oh my gosh. I feel like the front is a mess. Do you want to put all of these inside so they get out of my way? How many of them did I place? Oh my god. Okay. Brassy gives it an older vibe. Yeah, I can see that. I don't think I like the fountain. I wonder if we could put like, perhaps... Like, what if we built ourselves intentionally a bigger... Oh, that looks bad with them close together. You think round fountains? Well, oh, I should say, the round fountains, the problem with that is that you can't really make them small. They have to be a very specific size minimum. Like, it has to be at least the 4 tiles wide. Then I don't know if that's what we want. So while I like them, like, you can't make it any smaller. You see? Maybe like... All of the fountain trims are yucky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Add a pre-made one? Yeah, there's also like fountains. I actually can't play because of Snap on my desk. We have like fountains like these too. Could just add a fence around the fountain. I mean, you could do that. That's true as well. I'm very much in my overthinking this era. Should I put... Do you think it would be... that's probably too much. I don't know. What about a half wall? Yeah, you could use a half wall around the fountain too. Can use pool trims on fountains. Yeah, but we're playing with just the base game, so we don't really have a lot of pool trim options. In the base game, we only have like the one. So that would be nice, but unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna work. Should I put these, or is that too much? I think it's a... Well, no, I don't think that's too much. I think that's actually pretty. Yeah, it's hard when you do these base game builds. I think it's especially hard because you kind of get in your head like, oh, this would be a good idea. And then you think, oh, wait, that's from a different pack. So we can't use it. Okay. I played Roblox before. I played Roblox like twice ever. I'll admit, I'm not really very well versed in Roblox. It's not my area of expertise, unfortunately. I think I will use this and I'll like size them up extra. That's pretty. Caleb plays Dress to Impress. I haven't played it yet. I know it's like very in, but I haven't played it. Nala, Ali, Kemik, Everlyn, thank you for the subs. I'm gonna save again, just in case. You think the trees might be a wee bit uneven? I think I fixed it, Spindrift. I think that I fixed them. I could be wrong. Okay, so We want to figure out a place to put these flags. I'm just gonna put them up high for a second. I don't intend to keep them there. I just want them out of the way so I can think more about everything else that we're trying to do. Right? Okay. So, for the fountains... Ay, ay, ay. I really don't know what I want. This is hard. I wonder if I could do them, like, horizontal. Like, that way. Oh, maybe that's what it needs, is to have, like, the fountains kind of in the very front. You know? Okay, maybe we're onto something a bit better now. I think that looks a lot better. I'm sorry about my indecisiveness. I'm, like, clearly really struggling with this. Clearly, I really didn't know where I wanted to put them. I may do the half wall thing, like we talked about. I don't really know. You like them better farther back? I think I like them in the front because I want it to line up with this thing. That's why I had done it like this. It's because I liked the idea of it lining up a little bit with where we have the, oh my gosh, the statue. It almost becomes like a fence, but the fence is a wall of fountains. Oh, that's backwards. Okay. And then you would go like this. You would go like this. I guess maybe I move that. I don't know. I guess it doesn't have to get moved. Yeah, I agree. I think it feels a bit more balanced in the front like this. So that's an improvement for sure. We might want to get another tree. What do you think would happen if I put a tree over there? We should just go full on moat. Oh, that's an idea too. That could be something. I was kidding, by the way. Please don't make me do that. I can't bring myself to do that right now. I can't go all the way back and do that. I don't like it in the white. I don't like any of the half wall trims. I literally think they're all bad. Oh, you don't like them either, Snap? Just being so needy. Emma, Pearls, and Allie, thank you for the subs. Yeah, I went live early, Rel. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Sims announcement from today. So I went live, kind of before I had originally planned. The brown matched. Yeah, but the default brown gives me the ick. The, like, default color. I don't know if I can bring myself to use it. I don't know if I like the half wall. I think I might go back to a regular fountain trim. What did we talk about earlier? The Sims roadmap that came out. I posted a video on it, if that's at all helpful to you. And I also, we have a link in the chat to the roadmap so you can see it for yourself. It might be helpful too. It's only short, but a bunch of stuff is covered in it. Can I just go back to that? I don't know. Fountains. There we go. So, small dome. What about the small double dome water emitter? And then we can get a medium jet water emitter. I might want to bring a sim so I can see it more. I'm not sure. Oh, she's back. Yes. We want the cat cam. Lolly, Emma, thank you for the subs. Are we gonna play Not So Berry later? I wasn't ever gonna play Not So Berry today. I was gonna play it tomorrow. If we play anything later, I'll probably play Fields of Mystria because that was what I originally had told people. So, okay, it's not loading fast enough and it's scaring me that it's gonna crash. I will cry if it does, honest. Oh my god. Why is it still not going to manage worlds? Oh god. Did I press save and go to manage worlds, or did I just... Uh-oh. I didn't abandon my expanded save, CC. No, I'm gonna come back to Stardew Valley. I can't play everything all at once is the problem. I'm also in full-on crisis mode because my PC broke, so I haven't reinstalled all my Stardew mods yet. We've been playing a little bit of Fields of Mystery anyway. It's okay to play other games from time to time. Yeah, I think we're in an infinite loading screen. Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna just close it real quick, and I will come back. Very sad for us. Very, very, very sad for us. Okay, I'm gonna open The Sims 4 again. No, you're fine. It's a good question, Cece. The word abandoned scares me, though. I feel like it's a charged word, you know? You don't mean any harm by asking. It's a reasonable question. I never know how to answer people that ask me questions like that. Like, oh my god, did you give up on this? Did you give up on Animal Crossing? And I'm like, well, no, I can only play so many things at once, you know? Like, we'll come back to it. It's just, we can only do so many things at a time. Does that make sense? 3:12. Well, that's only 7 minutes ago. That's fine. That's fine. We can handle that. We're back. Oh, it did get rid of all of my fountains, though. So I guess that's rude of them, but... Move objects on. Oh wait, I was gonna bring a sim here, wasn't I? Maybe I should have done that before I like started doing all this. I'm gonna go back and get a sim. Watch it infinite load again. Oh, it didn't. Okay. I'll bring this guy. Yeah. So let me change the lighting. And now I can have his help to make the fountains. Because you can actually see it better this way, which is what we want. I want to be able to tell how it looks when I'm doing it, you know? Okay, fountain stuff. The way I've clicked like everything wrong. Wow, okay. Where's the small double dome? Okay, like that. And then I wanted a medium jet water emitter. Jet, medium dancing, medium spraying, medium jet. Okay. Let's make sure we have them copied on each side. So what that looks like when it's in live mode is kind of like that. And then we could probably get maybe like some, well, I guess I should probably fix this real quick. Some of those. Oh my gosh, having to redo things you already did when it's annoying stuff, like moving these things around is very frustrating. Okay, so let's get the fountain emitters again. We're gonna play Fields of Mystery a little bit tonight. Because I'm probably gonna be live for like 4 more hours, and I'll probably switch in like 2 hours or something to Fields of Mystery. We'll play Sims for a while today. Promise. Can I get like a medium spraying water emitter? How does that look in live mode? Oh yeah, that's good. Does that seem pretty? I don't know. I can probably search that then. Medium spraying water emitter. All right. I'll let that run so I can see them both. Okay. We're getting somewhere, chat. We're getting somewhere. Oh, come back. All right. I kind of want to have... I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I kind of want to have a tree. I like the idea of a big oak tree in the front of the building. Do you think that's weird? Oh, what if we had like, wait. I wonder if I could give them just like a sort of grassy area on purpose. I don't know, is that weird? Lex, I can see your messages, don't worry. I can see your messages. The best place to put that is in the YouTube video comments, so it won't get lost though. Because in the YouTube video comments, I can like save it for later, you know? Okay. I don't know if it's good or not. You liked the tree? Yeah, I want to put a tree back too. I'm just trying to figure out like where the tree should go. And if we can put like a little bit of grass in there, it kind of adds some more visual interest to the front. I almost want to have more grass, but I don't know if, I don't really want to put a fence around it though. I feel like that's too much fence, right? Do they need benches for these? No. Okay. I will put a bench though. I will probably put one on either side. What is the music? This is Sims 4 music, believe it or not. I know I very rarely play Sims 4 music on stream, but this is the Sims 4 soundtrack. You liked the fence, did you? I can't tell if it's good or not. There's plenty of walking space to get over there, so that's good. It's really funny though, because I never play the Sims 4 soundtrack on stream. It's like people aren't used to it. And I usually mute the Sims 4 soundtrack when I'm recording, because it's kind of loud and you don't really always want it to be like playing the noise. Okay, you think Sims 3 sounds better? The Sims 3 music you think sounds better? I like the Sims 3 music too. Grass looks kind of weird because it's so thin. Yeah, I can see that. I wonder if we should... Should it go up against the edge? Is it weird for it to go up against the edge? Oh, yeah. I don't like it. Someone said the willow tree. I'm okay with a willow tree, I guess. I don't really use those as often. Ooh, you are clipping a lot. Maybe I'll use that willow tree in the front too. Because I really actually quite like the big giant tree vibes. And it is Willow Creek, so. Okay, and then imagine we'd have like probably some pretty little bits of terrain paint to blend it all in. And I think that would be fine and good, honestly. Should we do 2 benches in the front? Yeah, I think so. I think that's good. Can we please march to the Sims headquarters and complain about the release date for the kids? I know, I can't believe it's coming out during TwitchCon. Like, of all the times it's gonna come out, I'm so sad about that. I wonder, this is the thing, they don't ever do early access for kids. They always just release when they release as well. If they gave like early access codes this time, it might not be as bad, Sims team. Then we could still make content. I feel like it's in your best interest Sims team to do that, because then we'll still cover your kids. I'm just saying. But they probably won't. They probably will not do that. They never do it for kids. I don't know why, but yeah, it's very sad. I was literally thinking I'm gonna have to tonight try and see about, I don't have The Sims installed on my old laptop. I have an old laptop that I used to stream from, like a gaming laptop, and I literally don't even have Sims on it, but I'm gonna see about installing The Sims on it and do some like test recordings and see. The problem is, even if I do some test recordings, I still don't really think that I'll have time to make a kit video during TwitchCon. Like, so I just don't, I don't know what's gonna happen, but oh, she left again. I might have to wait until I get back to film about them. But we'll see. Yeah, a lot of Sims, not everyone, but a lot of Sims creators will be at TwitchCon. A big portion of the Sims community goes to TwitchCon. I mean, like, a lot of the Twitch community especially, you know? I mean, they definitely didn't do it on purpose. Like, they probably didn't even think to look at the TwitchCon schedule. They're not worried about stuff like that. Like, they're not even really, I assume, not even worried about, like, content creator schedules when they're planning these things, because, like, they're more concerned about their own calendar when they're planning release dates for packs. And they, as we know, usually release kits right after a patch, and that probably just was when the patch worked out to happen. And so it's just unfortunate timing, but yeah, it does really suck for me specifically, because I'm really excited about these kits and I want to play with them on release day. Like, I want to play with the kits when they come out. I'm excited about them. It's okay though. Oh, that's clipping probably bad. I don't know if I like it. Oh, over more, sorry. Go there. I guess I can rotate that way. Yeah, Simguru Ninja was like, hey, no reason, just asking, when are your flights? He tweeted that earlier. Like, so messed up, Simguru Ninja. How could you do this to me? All right, that seems fine. I think I like it like this. Yeah, I mean, I agree that it would be smart for them to think about, like, using Sims players for marketing and stuff, but in the grand scheme of things, like, not everyone who plays The Sims is going to be at TwitchCon, obviously. Not even everyone who plays The Sims and makes content on Sims streams on Twitch. So, like, there's going to be a lot of people that aren't at TwitchCon, so it's just unfortunate for those of us who are. But anyway, save again. I'm liking how the outside is turning out. I think the outside is cool, like this. I might use this again in the back, kind of centered. Did she? I just saw a movement. Was snapped back and then now she's gone again? Potentially. Oh my. Okay, I want these ones that have like, the plumb bobs I'll put in the center. Uh-oh, I don't have enough plumb bob ones. That is really annoying. Maybe I just won't use, oh, maybe I'll just use these all then. I really like how they look with the banners. I think that's so cool. I honestly really like that look. What are the new kits about? One of them is gonna be it looks like a nursery kit. Well, it doesn't look like, it says it is. It says storybook nursery kit. And then the other one was gonna be an artist kit, like a art studio decoration kit. What did they call it exactly? I can't remember. Something about artist though. Was the name of the other one. Okay. That's pretty good. Nursery like plants or like kids? I think storybook nursery means kids nursery, not plant nursery. At least that's how I read it. I guess I could be wrong. But storybook nursery to me means like a nursery for babies. Okay, I don't really think I like this. The blog post mentioned babies. Oh, there you go. That's confirmed then. That's why I thought that for sure then, because the blog post even says babies. So it's not just me who thinks it. Don't go away. Stay. Yeah, I don't really like that. I think I might try to have maybe no exit from there. Maybe we try to put like... Oh, I don't know. I know that there was talk about having like a hedge maze. But do you think that, this is honest, serious question. Do you think that having a hedge maze is like too much? Because I don't know if I like that. Kate C, Lavender, Apps, thank you for the subs. I feel like I kind of want it to be a little bit more like subtle and more usable, because the hedge maze just kind of takes up all the space, and then there's like no usable space anymore. Oh, what if we had a gazebo? That's a little bit differently sized than I originally was thinking of, but whatever. That might be cute. We can do a fence around the outside. It gives you kind of a cute place to sit out here too, which is probably a good thing. What do we do then? Do we maybe have like terrain paint that kind of takes you up there? Maybe the stairs should be on the sides, because then we could have like terrain paint kind of like that, and terrain paint kind of like that, and there can be pretty flowers in all of it. And then we can maybe have like a way to get out from over here. Okay, you might want to get rid of this idea that you had, Kayla. Yeah, we're building a museum. We're doing a lot of thinking about the outside right now, so we haven't started decorating the interior yet, but... Is there a reason you won't place? Oh my god, is it gonna infinite load glitch again? Because if so, I don't think I can handle this right now. I think it's gonna do the infinite save glitch. That happens sometimes where it like stops letting you place things. How is that gonna happen twice in like 20 minutes? It usually counts this save though. It usually counts this one when you get stuck in a save. Why are they doing this? I'm trying to celebrate you, Sims. You can't break like this. It's kind of messed up. I don't usually have it happen twice this fast. Oh, Savannah, you're in Orlando too? That's cool. Thanks for coming by the stream. It's good to see you. All right, I'm gonna just close it. Again. I'm just gonna close it again. Very sad for us. Let's reload. And play. Come on. I think it should have counted. It should have saved it. Well, so you can't do the Alt F4 save pop-up thing when it's stuck loading or stuck saving, because it's either loading or already saving. So you can't like make a pop-up happen, like the escape button pop-up, you know? It won't work when it's already saving. You can press whatever keys you want. It won't do anything when it gets stuck like that. All right, let's find out if it worked. 3:31 p.m. Oh my god, it didn't even save. It didn't even count. I'm gonna have to redo it all. I think my gazebo is gonna be gone. What the heck? That's rude. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I saved. Yeah, that's 7 minutes after a save again. That happened last time. It's not hard to redo the gazebo, it's just annoying. You know? Go away. Oh, I have to put these back too, even. Oh, that's surprising to me. Oh well. You know what might be kind of cute to put over here is like a fountain or something. Like one of these. I don't know. Just an idea. Okay, let's build our gazebo again. So, I want those. Oh, I probably should have done it with walls, actually, now that I think about it. There you go. Now we can put the fence back in. Well, we're off to a great start. I'm really glad The Sims is working today, huh, chat? So lovely of them. All right, copy that onto the second floor, but then just get rid of the things. What's the gazebo? Honestly, I don't know how to answer that question. It's like a covered little, usually rounded porch thing. Kind of like this. But, I don't know. I've never lived in a place that has one of these myself or anything, but that would be a gazebo, basically. How about you use... Oh no, I want the freeze, I think. I just want it to be shorter. Yeah, anyway, it usually has like open walls and stuff. Okay. That's pretty. I like that. Then we can put like maybe some seating up there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's gonna be nice like that, I think. I'm wondering about putting this up a tile. Like if I had it go just up to that edge. It does make the yard a little bit smaller, but I feel like I might prefer that look. Standalone porch. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, something like that. Save? Yeah, we should save again. If it glitches, I might cry. Beautiful goddess, thanks for the 9-month resub. Yeah, that'll be fine though. Something like that. Okay. Chess table? Oh, there could be chess tables on there. Yeah, something like that. We'll think of some good ideas, some good options for it. We've been doing this for so long and we're just now figuring out the outside. But I think the inside will kind of come together a little bit more easily once we have the outside all sorted, right? And I can landscape all this at once later. Let's move on to the inside for a sec. Because I can do all of this at once at the end. I just don't want to do it now because I don't want to glitch the terrain paint. So I'd rather do the interior first, I think, at least. Okay, so for a museum, we need to have wall decor and sculptures and stuff. Oh, I think it got rid of this thing for me. Yeah, I did have that in the back. We need wall decor and sculptures and stuff. We wanted ours to be kind of like a science museum, so we're gonna want to make sure we have enough stuff like that too. Be careful 7 minutes from now. Yeah, apparently we need to be. Game keeps trying to break. I think I might turn this into a couple different bathrooms over here on the side. It does make so there's like 3 of them, but I think that's probably fine. You don't only need 3 of them though, do you? But that could be good. And they're kind of in their own little area. Maybe I could put an archway into it or something. Where does the staircase go? Oh, okay, here's an idea. How about instead of that archway that I put there, what if we had the stairs on like either side? Okay, so they go kind of like that. Oh, that does not work. With how I have that thing there, never mind. I guess the stairs probably make more sense in the middle. I really like the idea of putting them in the back, but I don't know. Some silly statues. Yeah, we're gonna do some stuff like that. And again, it's gonna be like a science museum sort of vibe, so. Did I just, oh my God. Okay. Wow. Are all the freezes fine? I think so, actually. Oh, we can't put a baby changing table in. That would be a really good idea, but we're just playing with the base game right now, so we don't have a baby changing table in the base game. Otherwise, I would love to do that. That would be so cool. Okay. I guess you need to be raised up. What do you think about that? It's really not that big. Like, I kind of thought when I was building this that it was gonna be massive, but now that I'm actually laying it out, it's not massive. It's not at all, actually. But they're uneven? They're not uneven when you think about how they would be like this, friend. Does that make sense? There would be a column on the end. The airplane hanging in the open. Okay, so that's kind of, this is like such a stretch, right? But this is kind of what happens in like real life air and space museums. You might have like a plane hanging in the middle. I don't know if we have enough debug stuff to make it look like it's actually hanging, but that would be so cool. Okay, I think that this might become the little kids area then. Kind of over here. There's a chain in debug. How big is the debug chain though? Show hidden objects. Show live edit objects. Okay, wait, so look at everything from debug now. Oh, that's true. A pendant light hidden well enough might actually not be a problem. That's another option for sure. Let me see if I can find some sort of chain thing though. Oh, look at those. Maybe like, that's just a stick. What's that? Oh, garlic. Okay. Garlic, but base game. Oh, there is like this pole. I think that this might be okay. We just put that well enough that it looks like it's hanging from the ceiling somehow. Yeah, there's chains from Snowy Escape, but that doesn't mean that there's not anything in Debug that's a chain. It just means that there's also something in Snowy Escape. But I think that even if this isn't a chain, I think this might be okay. That kind of looks like it's hanging from the ceiling, right? Okay, well the ceiling's a bit ugly, but you know, that's cool. I really like that idea. I think that's really fun. I'm glad that we found that plane in Debug. I just saw Snap's back. She might pop up. We'll see if we get her into the cat cam again. That's so cool. Okay, we're gonna want to get a bunch of extra lights and stuff. Can they still walk up the stairs? I mean, I think that they should be fine, but we can definitely bring a sim here and test it. I just might save first. Oh, you're clawing on the chair, Snap. Do you want to come back? The people are waiting for you. Oh, she's going back there. She won't be in the cat cam, sorry. Cloud ceiling? Oh, the cloud ceiling is from Horse Ranch. That would be cool, though. Needs a third support pole in the back part. Yeah, it might. I don't know if I'm gonna want to go through Debug again. Oh my god. There's no way it breaks again. There's literally no way it breaks again. Why is this happening so much? Do you think it's breaking more because I haven't put all of the required objects for the museum? Like, is that making it worse? Mads, Lily, and Arch, thank you for the subs. Do you think I need to, should I let it load a little bit longer or should I quit? It's been happening to you a lot? Really? It usually only happens to me like once during a build. For it to happen like 3 times is... Okay. I don't think letting it load longer, I don't think will make a difference. I think we're just gonna sit here for 5 more minutes for it to then not come back. So I'm gonna reload the whole game. And we'll see if it decides to work. Well, we're trying again. Yeah, we don't even have any packs installed right now. Like, we're literally playing base game, but it's okay. It should have counted the save. Come on, come back. Hello? I can see it. You just can't see it. Come on. Where is it? Hello? Hello? There you go. Okay. 349. Yeah, we're fine. Counted the save. Is that the 4th time that's happened? I'm not gonna bring a sim there. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna play and we'll check at the end. That is what I shall do. How about that? Okay, so maybe since we're trying to call this like a science museum, right? Maybe we could sort of figure out a way to have all of the art stuff be in one space. We could get like some really nice, pretty art stuff in this area on purpose. Do you think the walls being like that is weird or is it cool? Because I kind of like that, even though I know it's a little bit weird. And we can put like the easels in this room, you know? And then this will be the kids' space like we talked about. We'll get another big archway to go into the kids' space. And then we have the 3 bathrooms over here. Or, potentially, we could put a hallway separate. And we could try to make, like, our own little bathroom stalls. you want to use a bigger half wall? Maybe like that one. But we can make like little custom toilet stalls in there. Something like that. You know? We can have the sinks over there. It's like a fake stall, sort of. I would like to have one that's bigger, but the window's in the way, so that's annoying. Oh, well, oh no, never mind. I was gonna say we could do it on the other way around, but probably not actually. Maybe this one could be, I don't know if I like it. Can't really tell. Yeah, you can put doors on half walls. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? They function like that. I've done it many times before. Oh, not those. Go back. Yeah, it works without embarrassment. I've done it before. It's all fine. You don't need to worry about like functionality of this. It's totally all good. But I think I like it like that. And then we could probably have, I mean, I guess maybe I want to have them be separate, fully separate bathrooms though. It's almost like nicer to have them be fully separate bathrooms. Oh, one single and one double wide might be better. Maybe that's what we want to do. And then I can get counters. We can put the sinks. It'll be fine like this. At least I think so. Trim on half walls is low-key ugly. I know. It is. Maybe there could be a bookshelf back here. That kind of has museum vibes, right? Okay, we want to get some waste disposal. I guess there probably could be one in this small bathroom. We can have toilets in each. I guess we'll put a sink in this one too. The counters in a white or a brown color. Yeah, I mean, I haven't picked the colors of the counters yet. I was just putting them down. I'm kind of trying to make sure that we have all of the lot requirements sorted. Just because I feel like maybe me not having all lot requirements is causing the game to break when I go to manage worlds without it being complete. So I'm gonna try and make sure it's complete, and then we'll finish it from there, you know? What the heck? I had a front door there. I know I had a front door there. Why are you doing this to me, Sims? Okay, I'm putting these because I'm kind of trying to pretend that they're like signs for various exhibits that might be on. Then I'll save again. Rosie, Galaxy, Sailor, thank you for the subs. Oh no, I should build a cafe. Oh, see, this is the thing, right? A cafe is like a really good idea if it was functional. But in The Sims, there's no, like, the cafes don't actually work if you put them on a community lot like this. Plus, we're doing it just the base game, so we don't really have the ability to pull that off. We could maybe put just like a bar down, but I don't really want to do it like that, you know? So I'm not really sure what's best, but should be a kid's corner. That's what this is going to be, Britt. This is going to be the kid's space. I want to start trying to get... Okay, here's an idea. I don't really think this is a good idea, though. Do I want to have... No, maybe no trim there. I'm going to go into debug again. I have to... Wait, I have to do it again. Okay, pp.show hidden objects. Show live edit objects. I want to get some of the debug decorations. I'm looking for, like... some of the science prints. Like some of these. That does not count as wall decor. So that's potentially something to consider as we're doing all this. the game does not view that as wall decor. That is rude of them, isn't it? Okay. Do you think doing like a wall of 6 of them is too much? I'm honestly not sure. Not too much? Okay. I think I'm gonna try to place these in like a slightly nicer gallery frame-like setting. I also have this, so that can be all placed to be nice and centered. It does have the correct science music. That was a squeaky toy that you were hearing in the music, yeah. I think that's a song from Cats and Dogs. So that's why it was sounding like that. Okay, that's a good sculpture for us to have somewhere. This could be a cool sculpture for us to have somewhere. Some of these little things, like, those might be interesting to have too. I really like how they're in glass cases. And that counts as sculptures. You know, we're trying to make kind of like a science museum. That's kind of the idea. Maybe the kids' space can have this thing. This inspirational poster, that counts as artwork. That's when they did a study about pigs flying, actually. And rainbows are a scientific marvel, I think. So there you go, that's beautiful. That counts as 2 more pieces of wall decor. What else can we add in that seems appropriate? I kind of like the idea of something like this book, honestly. The space ones are debug, yeah, and they don't count as wall decor, apparently. Oh, spy satellite? That counts as wall decor. We could probably get something like this in here, too. A full-blown space-themed room for the kids' room. I think that's kind of what I was picturing. We can decorate the kids' room first. We were gonna have, like, you know how that kids have a little science table? Oh, we wanted to put a microscope somewhere. Do you think if I put the microscope, like, along a wall, do you think we could make it look like that's one of the exhibits? And then it just also is functional? Okay, I was gonna get a couple of these. We should probably have a telescope somewhere too, maybe up high. What the heck? It keeps deleting my flooring up there. Rope fence? Well, so there is a rope fence and there is a platform. The reason that I said pretend that it's an exhibit is because I do want your Sims to be able to use it still. So, like, I mean, on one hand, you know, it maybe is not good for me to do that, but I kind of want it to be interactive. Maybe we could just open it up on one of the edges, and then maybe you can access it from there. Because then it's still useful, but it looks like it's one of the exhibits. You know? Okay, let's see about maybe putting, like, maybe I could raise the whole thing up on a platform. That might help us. Because we can put a nice trim around it. then it becomes cool and decorative and not just, oh my god, why? Freezes are so annoying. Yeah, anyway, so all of that is just because I really, oh, it got rid of my stupid lights too. All of that is, no, not this too. Oh my god. I don't understand why it has to be this annoying. It's really frustrating, actually. Okay, so the way that I would do this to work around that is don't build it into a room. Just put the fence back like that. Kind of helps. Must be done. It does fix it though. We'll come back to the outside a bit more later on. I want to really think about the inside. Okay, I'm still kind of unsure about the color, but I guess having some red accents is cool. I don't know, I hadn't really considered it like that. Maybe there could be another one that's over here. We can raise that up on a cool foundation too. Well, other sorts of like, I guess we want sculpture type stuff that we can put back there. Maybe they have a sculpture of this guy. I don't like how the fence is right in the middle of the plaque. Yeah, I'm gonna put the lights back later. I did that on purpose. I was just ignoring them. I feel like it's gonna come back again and break again, Hitch. So I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about the lighting out there until we're actually done. And then we can come back and think about lighting again. It's weird to have blinds, isn't it? I don't know, I just kind of want to have stuff on the walls. It's the museum founder. There you go. That's the spirit. Look at that. With the annoying clipping. Like, it wasn't even doing that before. Not blinds, curtains. The curtains are so ugly in the base game though. I won't use them if I have to do. Honestly, chat, it's like becoming too much for me. It's becoming too much. I don't know if I like it. Okay, wall decor. Sorry, let me think. Maybe these could be a couple of interesting things to have on the wall somewhere. Jupiter, I went live early because I wasn't expecting there to be a Sims announcement today. So I went live early as kind of like a bonus because I was so excited. You can't really plan for stuff like that because they don't tell you when they're gonna drop news like that. Okay, I still feel like I'm not super obsessed with the way that the velvet rope stuff is looking. But maybe it's fine. I kind of want to put this part on a slate platform. I might redo how all these pictures are because I like the idea of having more stuff raised up on platforms. I just think it's kind of cool. Like, to me, it kind of helps with it looking more like a museum, you know? Maybe? Try it with just a platform and no rope. You think so? I do think the rope adds some color, which is helpful. And I like that about it. I think I like the rope. Glass fence? I mean, there are glass fences too, but That kind of icks me out. You see what I mean? It's like the colors are bad. When you're doing it with just the base game, you feel very limited in your options for some of this. You like the rope very fancy? Yeah, that's kind of what I think too. Ah! I did not mean to do that. Do I dare raise this up as well? I don't know, that's interesting. Okay. Pop of color is nice. Yeah, I'm glad that you think so. I just don't really know what to put in this part then. I guess we want to get some more sculptures. I'd like some sculptures that are standing. But I might want to put them on little tables, I guess. What if they go on like these sort of tables? We have computer hard drives. We have that thing. We have that thing. That's interesting, right? Okay. Yeah, we want to rearrange how this is looking. I guess we can do them like centered. We have lots of wall space upstairs for other pieces of art. We can have lots and lots of these things around up there. Maybe, you know what? I kind of want to get one of the big ones because there's like a really giant, I don't know, it kind of looks like a cucumber slice, but it's like the giant cell one that you can get from the microscope. Where are you? Yeah, there's some pretty ones like these. I'm not really thinking about those. I'm thinking about this. Oh, it might be too big for that then. That maybe could go up here though. I do like how both of those look a lot. That one should go above the microscope. Oh, I guess it could go above the microscope. We could put it back there. Maybe we could get kind of like a gallery wall of the prints that you get from the microscope going over here. That's cool, right? So it becomes like a whole setup for all of this. Okay. That's centered again. So I think they can still get to that and use it, which is what we want. I can probably take this again. We're gonna want like some ottomans or maybe like a table of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what. How long am I planning on streaming? I was planning on being live for like I don't know, went live at 2, I guess. I'll be live for like 3 more hours probably, to answer your question. I was planning on staying until like when I normally get off stream, even though I went live early. At least that was the plan for today. I think that could be cool. Maybe. I've not really ever used these ropes this much. It does make it kind of hard to get around in this little section. It's like kind of a tight walkway right there. Oh, we should save. That's a good idea. Okay. What do you want to put on those then? If we even like them. Maybe I don't like them. I like that idea. If someone just said a room with desks and we try and make it almost like an interactive computer exhibit. And I like that idea too. I was thinking about putting, I wanted to have tables. Do you think that if we did something like this with these... Oh, maybe we should have put these objects on taller tables. Well, those are in glass cases though. So those seem like they're fine to have out, not behind the ropes, right? But the things that are not behind glass cases, we can keep behind the ropes. What if there was like a transportation exhibit? Me sizing these up was probably a bad idea. They can have a model car and planes section, maybe. That could be cool. Is there anything else that's in a case? Oh, I do want that thing in there. We have this, but that's kind of random. I don't really like that car. I'd rather use like, maybe I use the boat. Can that be sized up? I think it's probably okay if it gets sized up a little bit. Right? I'm having a hard time with this. Way harder than I expected to, for sure. Okay, what if there was like a set of a few ottomans kind of in the middle with a place for you to sit? We can kind of flip them around so people sit different directions. And that seems kind of cool. Maybe that could go... No, not the red. I don't like the red. Maybe I should have put this just out. Why do I feel like he should just be like kind of around? You know what I mean? I feel like he needs to be out and about. Okay, let's get some more prints. That's not gonna work. Decorations. We want to put more of the... I'd love to have a tall, skinny one, but I don't think any of them are really tall and skinny. They're all kind of wide. Maybe I could use this one just twice. At the front of the art room. Oh, maybe he could be in the front of the painting room. I think I might make this room be like the room of fine art. So maybe we should have put some like actual fine art pieces in here, because I like a lot of them. And we haven't really been putting art anywhere. It's mostly just like, you know, science art, but we need to have a fine art section. Maybe they can have like a musical art section. There's a lot of music themed artwork, so. I like that. Have I used the scrolls? No. We also have a whole upstairs area to furnish, keep in mind. So we have a lot to do. Should I let him stay in those different gold colors? Maybe I will. Couple in brown frames, couple in gold frames. I think that's fine. Okay. Stargazer and God, Broccoli and Maurice, thank you for the subs. Yeah, we can have like a geology sort of section upstairs with like the shelves on the wall. We were kind of thinking about that, so I do like that idea. We have all kinds of crystals, and we even have like the fossils that we can maybe put in. The poker dog painting. Oh, that's the thing. That's from Cats and Dogs. And we're playing this with just the base game. So we don't actually have that. which is very sad for us because I would love to. What if there was a wall? Oh. I was gonna say, what if there was like a wall in the middle, but you can't really put it directly in the middle. We could maybe have something like that, because then you could put the art on all of the sides. It just gives us more room for more pictures. Right? I feel like I like that. We're trying to make it have a whole dedicated art section, so this is a good thing. Maybe we put an ottoman underneath this. Skylight though? Oh. That's bad. The skylight is covered by that then. Oh, that makes me want to cry. I guess we could maybe have it be like, there could be a wall, just a wall in the middle, like that direction. And that might be fine. Maybe I'll put that up there in the front of the windows. I guess it could also be a half wall then, if we're gonna put it in the middle. And that would be fine too. Well, I don't know where to put the easels yet. I'm gonna have to think about that too. Maybe we could put two of the ottomans kind of in the middle there. What if we had like, no, I kind of want a big picture. Maybe I could get like a really big sized up. Oh, we do have all of these still. There's so much like music themed artwork in this game, isn't there? No, sized up is probably bad. We could do these two though. That's nice. And then maybe on the back, maybe the back is less gallery themed, and in the back we can have some places for them to actually paint. You know? I think that might be fine. And it has all this beautiful natural light, so kind of feels intentional in that way. I'm really overthinking all this. I'm really overthinking everything about this. Maybe put that one like over here. We can have one of these kind of... yeah, I saw that there's Sims Worlds in the card that says free updates. I'm trying not to read into that too much, Wizard Swamp, because I don't think that they're gonna go back and update old Sims Worlds. I just really find that hard to believe. I'm trying not to read too much into what the different tarot cards were, because I feel like I'm gonna get my hopes up and it's not gonna be true. So I'm kind of trying to like be reasonable about my feelings about it, because I saw the worlds too, but I don't know if they actually mean anything. Okay. We definitely... It feels so dark in here. Look at how many lights we have. And yet it still feels like it's so dark in this room. That one's right in the middle of that. I don't really want that. Okay, I got some extras. Okay. Sure. I think it's because of the wall. I think it's because there's so many windows. When you put too many windows in a room, they start to glitch. It's very weird. I think that that's probably mostly okay though, how we have this room laid out. I might put a table of some sort underneath this. Maybe we do a small thing. Putting candles in the art museum, very bad idea, but they're fake candles, okay? Okay, so there's the art room. I still don't know if I want to put lights above the paintings or not. I really struggle with knowing if that even looks good. Like, I can't tell. Does Holiday Pack count as base game? I mean, I sort of count the Holiday Pack as being like base game because it's free. But I know not everybody does. Do they come in gold? Yeah, but it's like a really yellow gold, and I don't know if I like them like that. Maybe it's fine like that, I don't know. Okay, we did have this thing. I can put that above this too. I no longer like that book item, I don't think. Let me see about maybe a couple more little plants in a few places. Gold is better to you? Okay, that's a relief then, that works. That's fine. What about like some sort of entry mat? I am really finding everything about this place to be really weird. I don't know if that makes any sense at all to you, but like, there's something about, I think it's because of the fences. There's just something about it that I feel like is kind of weird, but I like that it's kind of weird. Like, I want it to stay kind of weird, but I'm struggling. Knight with candlesticks. Oh, should have put the knight in here too? That might have been cool. Oh well. We don't have the knight statue over here. Maybe the knight could go in this space. And he's like solid gold, so he's by the bathroom for some reason. We stick the knight by the bathroom. That's okay. I don't think it's bad like this. I do like this little tile. And I also think that maybe... Doesn't that just kind of look like the tile you might see in a public bathroom? You know what I mean by that? It just feels kind of right to me. Okay, I'll switch that out too. And then also, like, maybe we could get some big mirrors behind that. Don't like that, actually, never mind. It has public bathroom energy. No, I like this tile. I don't mean that in a bad way. This tile, it really feels, to me, very Florida, which sounds like an insult. But what I mean by that is it feels like my home. So I am very used to seeing tile like this around. It's the beige tile that is really Florida energy. Okay. Those are fine. So we have some extra things right there. I don't know. Maybe I will put the blinds in the bathroom then. Something like that. We're gonna want something over here. Looks like the Orlando airport bathroom. Yeah, see? Petite, insane, average, thank you for the subs. I don't know, what else do we want to put? You'll get another trash can. A plant? Yeah, a plant would be nice too. Yeah, that's not good actually. Because it tried to jump up to the platform, which I don't like. Maybe a clock? Changing table? We can't, so remember we're doing just the base game. So we don't have like a changing table in the base game that we can use. That only comes from Get to Growing Together. Get to Growing Together. No, that's only from a pack, so we don't have any of those. I wish we did. Do you think it would be really, really weird if we had like a couch? I feel like you see that sometimes in like really fancy spaces. Oh, I don't like that that has. It's a place for you to wait. Maybe more of a bench. Well, this kind of looks like a bench to me. This is like a good in-between of a bench and a couch, so. Oh, a full body mirror. That's actually good if there was like a full length mirror. Because then you could like, I don't know, have your Sims check their outfit before they go back into the museum. Oh, the things that we must pretend we are doing. Yeah, that's good. And then we could put maybe like a bigger trash can just here. Usually see ottomans in bathrooms. Yeah, but there's way less options for ottomans in the base game, so I don't think that's a very good idea for what we're trying to do. I also don't think that it's cloth. It looks to me like one of those plastic type of fabrics, so it can be wiped down. So that's fine. We just have to remember we have very limited options in the base game for this. We have to make do with what we have. I don't really... How about this? Maybe they have like a little setup of, you know how like some fancy bathrooms have like lotions for you to use? Maybe they have lotions for you. There you go. You might want to get an art piece above it. Do we want to put like an actual piece of artwork, or do we want to put like a science piece of artwork? I guess we don't have a lot of art, so it might be good to have that in there. I think that's probably the best that we can do, honestly, for this little space. Okay. Olivia and Prue and MJ, thank you for the subs. The most expensive painting in the bathroom? Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you understand. Okay. Honestly, the downstairs, it might be kind of fine like this. I do want to get one more thing to put. Uh-oh, sorry for yawning. I was gonna say I want to put one more thing right here because it's like kind of a... I already have that one though. I already have that one. What about like a trophy? I wanted it to be in a case. Nothing else comes in a case. Except for this, but I don't really like that either. Maybe we just do 2 of them. Let me do it like that on purpose. Those are in the wrong spot. Should we put something on this side too? I don't really know what. I'm wondering about like some of the like busts, like the animal busts or something. Oh, there's also a couple like genuinely kind of decent looking trophies. Maybe I will put 3 of them over here and we can do some of the trophies because these aren't so bad. Well, trophies just being out is weird. Oh, how about this? Wait, somebody said books and leaflets maybe? That's a good idea. Let's do this. I'll get another little plant and we can put some of those debug book thingies. Search debug. We could put some of like all the way at the bottom. Like these things. Like maybe they have some... That one's about ghosts. They're studying the reality of ghosts, apparently. But we can just get a whole bunch of these in some different covers that maybe look kind of science-y. And maybe you can get information pamphlets this way. She looks like a scientist. He could be a scientist. That looks sciencey. Okay. There we go. I feel like that makes sense. And it tells our little science museum story quite well, I think. Are those centered? Yeah, they will be. Okay. Let's put this blue one right there. Maybe we put the one of that. Oh no, put like this one, actually. And then we can do the fancy person and the fancy lady on either side. And maybe that's enough. Maybe we just need that many pamphlets. That looks good. Okay. Science Museum energy. Let's see if we can find some piece of art to put on this wall. And maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's a portrait of like the first ever astronaut. That's a lie. We can pretend though. Maybe. They're actually not pamphlets. They're just like stand-up versions of the base game books that we have right there. The first ever scientist. There you go. That is a picture of the first ever scientist. I think I'll give the kids a couple things to do like this too. Maybe, well, we talked about having like a space-themed kids space. I don't really like the look of that though. So when we say space-themed kids space, like what are we really talking about? You know, we don't have any frogs yet. I'm gonna put a couple frogs in this room. And we have a whole upstairs area to do as well. Rocket ship rug, yeah, that's good. We also have a base game space light. So we have that we can use too. Space rug. Base game space light. Where are you? Looking ceiling lights for it. Yeah, something like that. I guess I could even size it up because it's so tall. Oh, we can't do like the science projects because the science projects come with Parenthood. And we are not playing with Parenthood right now. Just base game. Okay, I think I will give them some... Maybe we could do blinds because we could pick like a fun color. Oh, actually this kind of like grayish color. Well, no. Maybe the red blinds would look cool. I guess maybe you could keep that centered in the room over here. Aren't there curtains with stars? Yeah, but I don't like them. It's like this. And that's not really the vibes that I'm going for. We do have some like space themed and rocket themed posters. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm yawning. Don't want to make you all yawn too. Maybe the kids' room can have a couple of these little things as well. Because these might be kind of nice for us to have. Just sort of going up the wall. Maybe I'll place them. Okay, I would like to have a bookshelf. I don't really know what color, maybe just the plain white. Plain white bookshelf can go over there. And maybe we could put like some little seats for them or something. Debug space critters. I don't know if you can use the... Are the debug space critters in the base game? Or are those only from a pack? Astronaut statue? We have that outside. The astronaut statue was like the inspo. We put that on the front of the lot. It's like right in the front. Oh, a vending machine. That's right, we have the base game one now. That is a good idea. They are base game? Okay, why do I have in my mind that they're get to work? But, or I guess they are not. Okay, a vending machine's good. Maybe I don't want that there. Maybe the vending machine, oh, wait a minute. Put the vending machine over here. That's actually perfect to me. It being like kind of by the back door. Because then you could probably sit outside and use it. That's a good spot for it. Okay. Yeah, I'm really struggling with the kids' room. We have the whole upstairs, Bubbles. We have the whole upstairs left to do. So we will be able to put some more fossils and stuff up there. That is for sure. The confetti wallpaper. Well, we had the confetti wallpaper before, but I thought it was like too busy, so I got rid of it. Maybe the kids could have like a cork board to display any special events that are taking place. I'd love to have a little chair or two. And these are kind of fun because if we do them with this chair setup, we can have like a couple different colors. And I do like that about it. Like that seems like a fun place for them to sit and read, maybe? Is there a bigger one? I've seen a lot of comments about an aquarium. It's been brought up a lot. I'm not ignoring you. We just don't have an aquarium in the base game. We have a fishbowl. But like the big aquarium that you're thinking of, there's not one in the base game. So we cannot do that, unfortunately. I would like to, but we cannot. Okay, maybe you could go in a couple different colors then. Do we like that? We were gonna put frogs. That was more along the lines of what I wanted in here. Was maybe like a frog collection, frog display. This build is starting to get to me. It's like way more stressful to build this than I thought it would be. It's kind of a lot going on in this place. Okay, let's put, I guess I can scoot those over a little bit more. Like center that one. Okay. So it's maybe like a hands-on, they have a breeding program here at the science place, and the kids are able to learn about it, about the frog breeding that they do. Or something, you know? Maybe that makes sense. Maybe the kids have a height chart too. Perhaps. I don't know what to put above this. I also don't know what to put, like, frog breeding lore. Yeah, there you go. See, it makes sense. It's totally reasonable. Maybe they're learning about, like, dinosaurs, too. Can I pretend that that one is also a dinosaur? One's a dragon, one's a dinosaur, but let's pretend that they're both dinosaurs. Yeah? You're being inspired to build a children's museum? I'm glad, Owen. That's fun. I hope that you like it. That does sound like a good time. Let's just put 3 science tables. That feels like a good use of our space anyway, because we want to have a lot of them, because we're going to have a lot of kids coming here to practice. Should we do like... I kind of want to have a cutesy wallpaper. I guess we talked about this one looking kind of like stars. Is that one weird to use there, though? You see what I mean? It's like too much. I don't really like them. Are any fun decals? Not really. We have very limited options. Like, the base game, we have some posters that I still mean to add in, but otherwise, like, there's not really decals like that. Even with posters, there's not like that much stuff. See, we have this one. It's like, okay, we can encourage the kids to read. I guess there are dinosaur decals, but is there really only 2 of them? What if I got them like really big and I put them in here? I don't like any of the colors of them though. And I don't want to use like the classic kids wallpaper. Like we always use the same. I might get some more, honestly, let's just use like some of the debug paintings again. Because we have more of them that we haven't put. We can just use some of the literal space prints and try and like commit to the space theme more. Maybe we could get like, that one's cool. Or maybe like this picture of the moon. A couple moon pictures. I think that's fine. Okay, I'm overthinking that a lot. I'm gonna see about maybe trying to get a few more like little signs and stuff inside and like near some of the specialty sculpture things, because I really actually did like these, and I think it's cool how it sort of looks like they're talking about some kind of special event. And now we gotta figure out stuff for the upstairs. So we had talked about the upstairs having like maybe like some sort of rock collection. I'm kind of wondering about putting it in the middle. We could get the fossils in the middle. We could kind of line up some places to sit over there so they're out of the way. And then we can have art on the back wall. I'm glad you like the plane. I was very excited about the plane. So I'm glad that you like it. That makes me happy. Oh, this is a weird size. Oh man. I don't know what to do. I just want a big table, but I don't want to have like the legs in weird places, you know? Like that really bothers me. It clipping together like that. One of the displays fits better. Well, the problem is, oh, and there's like no, oh, we can use the element rack. Yeah, but there's not really a lot of displays. Like, there's just not really a lot of stuff like that. Oh, I guess we could do counters. I might want to put them, please don't get mad at me for how I'm doing, well, no. When you do it like this, the problem with the counters is that even they are like, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't have put it on the thing. Maybe it should have just been a counter all along. I think that's fine. We could probably put like the cabinets kind of back to back, like right there. And then we can put our fossil collection on here. It's not roped off, obviously, but I think that they're just gonna have to accept that. Raise the platform to that height. That's another, honestly, that's another idea, is that you could just raise up a platform if you wanted to make it kind of table height. Let me see about that. Oh my god, don't do that. Like that. It might be okay. We can put like a white. And maybe the platform is better. Oops. Alright, let's look at fossils then. I think I like that. Are these the only fossils? I guess we could size them up on purpose. And then kind of alt place them around. To be sort of like that a little bit more. That's cool, right? There are more though. I mean, there probably are, they just don't have the word fossil in the title. We can look. Just gotta scroll through and find them. It's kind of annoying. Like, yeah, there's like these hilariously tiny T-Rex arms. I guess if we did it like this, we could have them back to back. And maybe that's a better way of doing it. Gotta be careful with how you put them. Prehistoric hoof print. Okay. Fossilized sim hand, fossilized sea monster, limestone, fossilized egg, raptor claw. That's cool. Fossilized plant imprint, prehistoric bird. Fossilized udder. Oh, that's a mustache. I forgot about that one. Fossilized what's it? That's funny. Fossilized alien skull, pre-sim head. Maybe I'll use that and the alien skull then. Maybe they could be next to each other. What are these? They're fossils. It's one of the fossil collections in the game. Maybe I could try to have them be like slightly offset on purpose. That's cool. It's a big fossil collection. I've never sized those up before. That is a first for me. Okay, I might put a bunch of these space prints up here then. Because I do really like how those look. How do you get them? You know, when your sim finds those limestone things, you like dig around in a rock and you get that little limestone. If you open it, you get a fossil. It's actually quite easy. Isn't there a T-Rex skull statue? There is, but that's from Get Famous. The T-Rex skull statue's from Get Famous. So we unfortunately do not have that to use today because we're just using base game. Okay, I like those. So we have the fossils. Should we put maybe like the element collection over here too? Perhaps we put that like right here. What else should we put? I'm trying to decide like elements on the other side with gemstones. I mean, are we gonna put gemstones on this side then? For sure, like confirm gemstones over here. Can I get a completed element collection? Oh, maybe. People have probably uploaded, let me save the game first. People have probably uploaded the completed element collections. So that might be a good idea too. Let me look and see. You need to be in live mode to place the elements in there. Yeah, I know. But does it work if I get somebody else that has uploaded one? Oh, the gallery actually doesn't work. So element. Element room 2. Oh, wait. Did this person upload them? Content not installed. I don't have get to work, obviously. This one looks like it's complete. Or at least mostly complete. Oh my god, that's so annoying. That's fine. Let's just use it. I like that. Okay, so you think we do like crystals and gemstones over here then? Let me get myself some more pictures. I'm looking for like... I do like the space prints. I'm tempted to use them again. Then there's also like these little guys. If we wanted to put a whole setup of them. And then there's like metal. I don't know if I like how those look. Maybe that would be better if it was put on a shelf. How many of them are there? 6. There's 10. I don't think we can fit them all on a shelf, but we can do like maybe a couple of them, couple sets of shelves. Yeah, it wants to place 3, so we could do maybe like 3 shelves. That one's white. You don't need to have 2 white looking ones. That seems like a nice display, right? I don't know. I don't know. Zandra, Piana, Harlow, Julia, thank you for the resubs. Okay, then let's do like crystals, I guess. Oh, there's a giant crystal print. Whoa, we should use that for sure. You think white shelves? I mean, we can do white shelves instead. I don't really mind. Okay, giant crystal print. I want to get these again. I did really like how that looked actually, so we'll use them another time. Can only trophies go in that black trophy case? No, I think that you can put anything in this trophy case. It does kind of look like a museum case. You're right about that. I might, instead of doing that though, I might do another set of shelves and put like the medals. That's the display. I guess we want the, well, let me just look at all the debug then. We'll go through and find them. Does that not want a slot? Oh my god. The crystal slot, I guess. So maybe we could try and put the tiny crystals on purpose on all these shelves. Is that an eyeball? Oh, geez. I don't know if I can handle that. Oh my god. We do have the little space things too, but I don't know if I want those either. I think I already used those. Okay, we do have like these space rock things as well. I don't know if we wanted to get any of those. They come in a few different sizes. Oh, that's cool. I think we should do that. They're a little bit disturbing, do you think so? I mean, maybe a little bit. Okay. Are there any? I'm sure that there's more of the little crystals than that. Right? And there's a green one I missed. Pink, blue. There's a blue one of those. There's a couple more orangey toned ones. Oh, there has to be like one more. Come on. Oh, pink. Okay, well we can just try to rearrange these in like a very cool sort of... Wait, go like that. That could be fine, and then we could get like the blue, couple of those. We'll just do 2 stacks of them. And maybe we like kind of rotate them around a little bit so they don't all look completely identical. Okay. It's in slight rainbow order, not quite, but slight. I like it. I may even size this one up. Is that like floating? Oh my god. Or size down, I meant to say. Okay. Raise that up as high as it'll go. And then we will try to organize all of these. Do you think it's fine if I do them like that? So we have all those space rocks in one place. And we can try and put these in some of these, in some of this order, I guess. A little bit further over. And then imagine if I just like, I guess I should have started from that end, huh? Okay, and then we can rotate some around a little bit so they look a bit more natural, kinda. That seems fine. That's true, you could cut out like a middle tile, but I think it's okay like this with them being all together in one spot. Do you think so? You can't really put a glass fence, Mimi. Listen, I would if we had a better glass, oops. If we had a better glass fence. I literally hate the lines around this. If it was like one solid piece of glass, I would do it. But it's not, so I can't bring myself to put the glass fence. This is the problem with the base game. If we had like the get to work glass fence, I'd be so down to do it, but we just don't have that one for this, so. I could have sworn I put lights on all these sides. This is the problem with it like consistently making me close and reopen my game because of the weird infinite load. I have to keep putting all my lights back. I knew I was missing this one. I knew about this part, but the other part I wasn't aware of. Okay. Glass half wall top. That's from Die Now, I'm pretty sure, Wiki. So we don't have that either. It's the thing, these are all really good ideas. It just doesn't really work with the base game. You kind of forget how lacking it is in some places. But it'll be fine. Yeah, you can do like one glass fence. There's ways around it, Starwood. I know how to do it, but I find that when I do that, when I place it off the gallery, it just puts itself back. Basically what they're talking about is like trying to do like one every other tile, and then you like move one in. Oh, that didn't even work. If I put it, come on. Anyway, whatever. There's ways that you can do it to hide the pillars, but then it comes back from the gallery, I find. It just puts itself back repeatedly. And frankly, I just don't really want to deal with it doing that, so I think I might just ignore it. Okay, we're gonna put maybe another easel or two outside on the patios. I think that'll be really useful for us to have. And then we're gonna wanna get some patio furniture, like tables and chairs, and then we have to do the grass area and then it's done. So I'll put like, I like this dark blue actually. Maybe one right there and one right there. I don't know. That seems good. I probably could even put a grill if I wanted to. I know some people are like, oh my god, why are you putting a grill on a community lot? Why would a grill have to be on a museum? But I kind of like having stuff like that. I just find it useful for gameplay. There's also like grills right over down there, but I think it's nice to have. So I'm sorry if you're mad at me for the grill. Can put paintings on the easels to display them. That's true, you could, but I think that I'll probably leave the easels the way that they are because I find it's really useful to have easels to come here and like paint on. Where is that? I think that's the same place. Yeah, the grill is useful. It's multifunctional that way. Okay, let's think about this back patio all the way over here. So I was kind of thinking about turning this into like a custom garden. So we're gonna have a lot of flowers over here. We have outdoor trash cans. They're by the staircases, Scream, don't worry. We did get those. We did put trash cans in. Okay. I might do it smaller and then just extend it myself to come over here. Okay, something like that seems good to me. And then we'll kind of match it on both sides, I guess. And then I was kind of intending to fill all of that in with like landscaping everywhere. This is where the Willow Creek default museum is, Shelby, so it should be easy for you to find. It's just a replacement for the default base game museum. But we built this instead. Okay. You missed the Sims news? I made a video about it earlier if you're looking for it. They basically posted the roadmap today, so all the things that are coming for the next like 3 months got announced, including a life and death themed expansion pack and 2 new kits, and potentially like another login rewards event, a couple things like that. I have a message in the chat that will link you by default to their post about it. So you can look on like their Instagram, their Twitter, wherever they'll have their roadmap posted. It's like a 30-second video that lists everything if you're looking to find it. No, they still didn't acknowledge the anniversary. They still haven't said anything about the Sims 4's birthday. Which I actually find still very weird. I don't get it. Like, why haven't they said anything? But they did post a roadmap at least. Yeah, no birthday post. Still to this day, no birthday post. I like that fountain. That's cute. Yeah, I really don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm starting to think they don't care. And I know that's not true, but like, why are you not saying something? Maybe it's because they know that they didn't do anything big for it. So they're like, oh, we just won't address it because we don't have like a base game update for them. But that's not The Sims 4's fault. Well, the thing is, Galactic, no one cares about the franchise's 24th birthday. No one cared about The Sims 4's 9th birthday last year either. I get that. I understand. But this year is The Sims 4's 10th anniversary. And that's a big deal. Like, I know that they don't always say things about the anniversary, but like, this is not just any anniversary. And that's why I think a lot of us were expecting them to talk about it, or like at least do something for it, because it's a big deal to have a game around for 10 years. So it's just kind of weird that they haven't said anything about it. Okay, I like it like that, actually. That's cool. Anyway, I don't know why they did that. It's really weird to me that they didn't talk about it yet, but at least we got a roadmap. That's something. A roadmap with paid content being announced. Woo, it was so fun. Paid content. Okay. They didn't have time to add swatches to the hot tub, so they just didn't talk about it. That's really funny. I wish. Okay. This feels like a kind of cute little... Maybe I will scoot that back then. Can that go in here? I think so. Maybe I'll put the flags on the side of the building. We had talked about wanting to make like a custom base for them too, but I haven't done that yet. Okay, how about some bushes like this? Oops, okay. And then I will fill all of these in too. Okay. Did I decide against doing a pond? Well, I never decided against doing a pond. I just kind of felt like a pond maybe was gonna be too big for a space this small. There's really not that much space back here, so. It wasn't like a I'm anti-pond decision. It was more just like the terrain being manipulated is gonna cause some like floating issues and stuff that I just don't really want to deal with, and therefore I probably won't. Okay, that looks pretty. I do like that. Picnic table? Yeah, we could put a picnic table in here, maybe in the middle. I saw some people saying put a rug, like a picnic blanket, but maybe a picnic table is a more practical choice. Yeah, I'm really surprised by the name To Be Continued as well. I saw some people that were like saying that they had expected it was gonna continue on and like announce something else or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're on about with this To Be Continued thing, but yeah, it is kind of weird. No, there's not any base game swings. I wish there was. That would be nice, but there are not any base game swings. Unfortunately. This is base game only, yeah, Krista. The whole build is base game. Okay. I don't know. I don't think that... my read on To Be Continued was not like they have more stuff they're gonna tell us this year. My read on it was like... And maybe this is wrong. I don't know. But my take on the To Be Continued thing was like, The Sims 4 has been around for 10 years, but... we're still kicking, and this is our way of continuing The Sims 4. So that was my take on the continued theme. And that could very well be wrong. But I think it was them being like, we're not getting rid of The Sims 4 yet. Because I know a lot of people, like, obviously are sort of expecting a big news about Renee sometime soon, and I don't think they're going to be doing that. So continuing life, and maybe it's like a life after death continuing too. I mean, the thing is, these usually have more than one meaning, right? So it could be that. I don't really get it. Do I think they'll add a new art skill item in the new kit? No, I don't think so. I think the new kit, it's literally gonna be like, I think, a painting studio. Kind of using the base game painting skill, but just giving you some more furniture for it. It's very rare that they add items into kits that are like a new skill. I mean, they haven't. We only have one kit that has gameplay in it, and that was the first ever Bust the Dust kit. They haven't really done any of that since, so I would be very surprised if they did that again. So maybe, like, I'm picturing it might come with like a new easel or two, and like some decorative stuff, but not new gameplay, just new stuff for existing gameplay is kind of what I was imagining when they said that. I would love to have a new easel. I think that we need new easels really bad, so I'll be pleased about that. Okay, let's put you big in there. We really don't have that many easels. in this game. Yeah, maybe like a new art tablet too. Yeah, that kind of thing is what I'm picturing. So we all kind of think the same thing about that then. We need pottery. Oh, I would love that, but I just don't think that's gonna come in a kit. I don't think that'll be a kit. I would love them to make like almost like a hobbies themed expansion pack or something. I think that would be so cool. Or they could do like a whole pottery stuff pack, honestly. But I would love that. Pottery is like my #1 requested new skill right now. I really want to have my Sims make clay stuff. How cute would that be to decorate your house with too, if they had like little pots that they made and you could put them up on like a shelf? I would love that. Just in general, like some more sculpting type stuff would be cool. I love more crafty skills. Okay. Couple more little things. A little bit more of that. Maybe I'll put in here like, oops, too big. Might do some of that stuff, and probably in this area too. And then I'm gonna go around the edges of this with a little circle bit of terrain paint and kind of, I don't know, I guess give it some dimension. Yeah, I wish we could pick the frame size for paintings. I've always thought that, you know how you can change the frame color of the pictures in the base game? Like if you take a photograph, you can change the frame color. I would really like to be able to change the frame color and like maybe even frame style when you frame a painting that your sim made. Because right now it just defaults to plain black. I would love to be able to just update it a little bit and like maybe make it white, make it wider, you know, whatever it ends up being. But I wish that we could do that. I think about that all the time. Because I want to like put my Sims artwork up, but you don't always want a black frame. It's just a simple black line. I want to have even just plain white. If there's just 2 swatches, I would be happy. Yeah, I don't know. I would like that though. Okay. For the gazebo, somebody said wedding arch. Do you think it would be weird to put a wedding arch like right here? It might not be that bad. I mean, the angle actually isn't even bad. That's kind of cute for screenshots. Let me take these again. You got married in a museum? Yeah, see, it's reasonable. That's really tight. It's cutting it really close. Should we even want to bother with chairs, or? I think we should. I think that's actually nice. Put the arch on the side with the museum. Oh, I guess you could put the arch this direction. Which way do you think is better? Maybe it is better that way. Hold on. Oh, they were further over even? I might have messed this up. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. David, Megan, and Huckleberry, and Belle, and Sinner, thank you for the subs, everybody. I appreciate that. Oh, that's nice, though, with all the greenery and the arches. That seems okay. You think the other was better? Oh. I like the cliffside. This is a public path, though. You like this way more? Oh, no. I'm being torn in 2 different directions. Everybody has strong opinions, but they're all opposite opinions. I think, for me personally, I like the cliffside better. I did like the cliffside better. It is a public path, but I think I like the look of, like... I don't know, I just like the natural look of the cliff. You can always rotate it if you wanted to play on this lot too, so that helps. Okay, I would love if we had some sort of custom base for these flagpoles. I just don't know what that is exactly. Like, we don't really have a lot of stuff like that, so we're looking for like a little round thing. It can't be a platform because it's too close to the edge of the lot, so it won't let me center it correctly. And they might jump up to the wrong height anyway, which we don't want. Lip balm lid. No. No. That's bad. You know what I want is something kind of like that, but just without the bush in it. Just like a little bit of stone. Almost like a glow cube if it weren't glowing. I wish that we had something like the base that it sat on. Oh. It's on this side, so it doesn't have to be the exact right color. Right? Because it's just off to the side. The big one can have a little bit more of a base. I think that's fine. I don't even think it's too big. Can't you just use a wall then? No, you see how it's... There's only 2 tiles here, so I want to have it centered, and you can't put it centered in the middle. Do you understand? Okay. If there's anything else we want to do, it would probably be like... Oh, I don't need more of these flags. Let's just get rid of them. No more flags. Let's see about maybe getting a couple, there could be like... Oh, we should put a couple benches in here. What if there was like a... Oh, actually there's no space. Never mind. No benches. Maybe I'll put a couple over here though. That could be nice. If you have Love Struck, the Sims will sit there and like look at the sky. Oh, we don't have a chess table. Maybe I should put at least one. Three of the flagpoles out or backwards. 3 of the flagpoles out, back or backwards. Oh, I see. Yeah, that was not what I wanted. Thank you, good call. That could have been bad. Okay, chess table is good. Oh, you know what? You could even put the chess table like in this little area. Because that takes up a little bit more space and then it uses up that weird thing. A telescope in the garden's a good idea too. You don't think the benches are centered. Oh, that one's just not. Telescope. That's what happens when you put F5 on. You like alt play stuff by accident and you cause yourself problems. Okay, that actually is really good. I think that could be done. Is the observatory still clipping with the fence? Oh yeah. It's because I had to move it a couple times. I need to redo it. Okay, I think now it can be done. That was like... Oh no, this is off a little bit. That was like so much. Should we call it maybe Willow Science Museum? It's 2 bathrooms. I built a science museum to replace the Willow Creek Archive. No, wait, Willow Creek Archive is the library. What's the Willow Creek Museum called? Do you remember? We can't put pet stuff, Alicia, because it's just base game. We only have the base game installed. Municipal Muses, thank you. The Willow Creek Default Museum Municipal Muses. Hashtag lilsimsie. Hashtag museum. Hashtag municipal muses. Okay. I did it. Let's put it up on the gallery before anything crashes. And then I can show you around again real quick before we end. Well, we're not gonna end the stream. I'm gonna probably switch over to play Fields of Mystria though. Because I promised I would play Fields of Mystria today, and then I didn't. So I owe people that, but it's fine. We've been live playing Sims for like 3 hours. This is what the outside looks like. Kind of fancy. It has like some fountains in the front and stuff. Big science astronaut statue. Around the back we have some seating and some little things. There's kind of that park over here that we just finished working on. And then when you come inside, you walk into this big front door, and they've got a microscope. It's actually usable. I opened up the fence so you can get in there and use it if you want, but it's also on display. And then we have just a bunch of like statues and art prints, little like typewriters, whatever that is. Commemorative freeze ray. Over here there's like some transportation stuff. We've got some more pictures. There's some pamphlets about science. There is a vending machine in the back. This is like the fine art section of the museum. So they have some artwork and some easels for you to use. And there's also a kids space too. So the kids have like science tables that you can use if you want to. And then when you go upstairs, there's a literal plane hanging from the ceiling, which is kind of cool. There's a whole fossil collection, some more science prints. They've got an element collection. They've got some crystals, more crystals, crystal prints, all kinds of stuff like that. I feel like it's cool. I think it turned out kind of fun. I also like this part with like the opening above the art section. So I like the plane a lot. That was like way better than I expected it to be. It reminds me of like some museums, like when you go to, I don't know, like there's museums in like DC, the Smithsonian has that in a couple places, don't they? It's just cool to have stuff like that. So anyway, and it's base game, so anybody can download it, which is pretty good. It works out really well. Okay, so I think on that note, I might wrap up our Sims gameplay for the day, but I'm still gonna be live. I just wanna maybe play a little bit of Fields of Mystria. If you haven't seen that game before, it's a farm sim. I'm really enjoying it. It's like one of my favorite games that came out this year, I think. So you might want to stick around just to see. I may run to the bathroom real quick first though, before I switch games, if that's okay with you. So I might let some ads run and then I'll go to the bathroom and then I'll come back and then we can play. Let me run an ad though. Oh, I can't, I have to reset up all my ad stuff too. I had to get a new computer, and it like changes everything. Okay, I will go and do that now and I'll be back in like 2 minutes or something, okay? And we'll play some games. Yes? You should also go to the bathroom. Get some water, like something. Do something. Okay, I'll be right back then. Bye! Can you hear any music? Oh, here. There. Now bye.